Our what? Oh, I forget to start the. I'm tripping.
You're so into being right.
What? Ain't nobody trying to be right. That's you that came that had to be right. You got a problem.
No, it's a fact.
I don't even want to be arguing that much over certain things. I'll be ready to get on the next topic.
You live here.
It ain't even about being right. This is an opinion. What's good? This is an opinion, bro.
Opinions stuff that you can't prove.
No, this is an opinion. No, this is nobody speaking facts. What up, brother? Differences. We have. What'd you say?
That's whitewashing.
No, you lost, bro. You around Joe too much. But
No, you the most out here around Joe.
Hey, what's good, brother? Differences family, man. We was having a little debate.
Yeah, and I want Mike to say exactly everything he said on the camera.
Bro, I'm not fake like you. I'm not fake like you. I would definitely say.
He think that black people are the lowest minority on the food chain because of police.
I didn't say that at all. He put words on mouth because he mad because I disagree.
You said,
fix that.
Do cops mess with Asians like they mess with black people? And I said no, because Asian people don't speak out like we do. Mexicans don't speak out like we do. We speak out more, so we're apt to be on the scene more. We're more powerful.
We'll get to this. Let's talk that different.
We talking both, but we ain't having no
like that.
talk. We talking both.
When we get to that, I'll say what I said.
Oh, I'm telling what we're talking about off air. We good, y'all. Start the show. All right, now that 7. Tune in, y'all. We got some good stuff to talk about. Today we just going from sports to real talk, back and forth, because some of our fans said they be in bed by the time we get to the real talk section.
Well, so if we do an hour, we'll be good. We're gonna do an hour.
We're gonna be here for an hour and a half. We could do both. It's enough to talk about in both worlds. It's enough to talk about in the sports and the real section world. They both tie in together. The topic that we was talking on before we got on camera.
Okay, what you want me to say?
This dude, no, I want this.
Because you were saying that
I was saying that
we're white supremacy.
That America is rooted in white supremacy,
and I didn't.
And he agreed, but this dude said that black people are the worst treated minority, and I just don't agree with that.
Yes, by the politician stuff, we are. Even
I think if you're a minority,
it's many minorities, but we get treated the worst.
If you're a minority, you're on the even playing field.
I don't agree with that.
It's a shitty way. You in a shitty situation, regardless in this country. It's just you got to decide where the only reason why certain races don't get messed with as much as blacks, like I was feeling like, is because they don't speak out.
And I said a lot of it's our fault.
Issues. No, that's not your fault, Mike, for speaking out. What I'm telling you, it's on the individual.
No, because a lot of them have a community and get together, have an economic base that we don't have.
But they still don't.
And it's our fault.
And they still don't speak out. My point is, I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing something completely different. We're on two different wavelengths. My thing is the reason why it seems like black people get messed with more by the powers of be, which is the powers of America. I was saying because black people speak out. It's like if at your job, if your boss is a tyrant and they doing things that is not right, and you're the only one that speaks out on it, nobody else don't say anything about the stuff your boss do. Of course, your boss ain't gonna mess with them, but they're gonna mess with the person that is challenging their authority, that is challenging their power. And all I'm saying is that's not a bad thing for black people to do.
How the Asian hate crime
every minority should do that.
Get put in action. That's power. Bring economic base to politicians, and it happened.
What? That's
the
not
Asian hate crime bill. How did that get?
That's not power. Quick? That's because that's what they wanted to do. They do what they want to do. That has nothing to do with the Asians having power. Mike, why would it take them? I'm just saying, why would it take them to 2021 to make such a bill if they felt like Asians was going through hate crime?
Because they bought it. Because it was brought to the forefront, and then they put pressure on the politicians.
My point is,
what I'm saying.
Mike, my point is, if that was such
I don't want to have this conversation because it's just gonna make us look bad like we just talking about different.
But my point is, if it was such a thing, my point is, why did it take to 2021 for this hate crime to get?
Because they put. What I'm saying is, when they put the pressure on them.
So in 2021, they just put the pressure on them.
Yes, they put the pressure on them and stuff got done.
So they became the most hated in 2021. That's what I'm trying to get.
Well, when they put the pressure on them, they put pressure on them this year. They wasn't putting pressure on the year. This year,
so do you count gay people as a minority then?
Wait, what?
Is gay people a minority?
We talking about race.
I'm just saying, are gay because they got laws passed more than black people.
Well, but I already explained to you, they got certain people in power where they can get stuff passed. That I told you that.
And what Asians got? What do Asians got passed? I need to know what this hate crime bill.
Well, if you don't know,
I'm saying who's got convicted of it?
What you mean? Who's got
convicted?
Who's just got passed? It just got passed.
So I'm saying, but there's a lot of bills.
What I'm saying is that's a sign of power. But I said some. But I even said off camera, a lot of it's our fault too, though.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not blaming nobody. See, that's the thing. That's what we differ at. I'm not blaming no race. I'm simply telling people that there's no. I hate when minority groups say this minority group is worse off than this group. This group is worse than this group.
Yeah, we
all minorities, y'all. All minorities. We all minorities, and we all are fighting a different fight. But none of us are fighting the fight of. None of us have equality. That's what I'm trying to get at. None of us have equality. Like
that's what we disagree with.
Asians don't have equality as white people. Mexicans don't have equality as white people, and blacks damn sure don't have equality as white people.
That's what we disagree with.
We could disagree where we have equality at amongst Asians, but I don't feel like the Asians I know. I don't feel like no Asian.
Yes, that's a small sample size. Rod, you go about what you know.
I'm just saying
you're not going about.
And no Asian in America. I don't feel like no Asian in America. Like I don't even think that black people would like most black people don't even think that.
Oh, you tripping? Yeah, you tripping.
More power than us.
The black people you know.
Take that nasty ass jersey off. Yeah, boy, we're about to win the FC West. What Asian has ever been in a position of power, though, Mike? Like a real position of power.
See, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying they had people in power. I'm saying
well, how you say
they have power.
How you say they people are more powerful than ours? Well, I'm saying they never have people in power.
See, you take it away like I'm saying, oh, they're more powerful than you. This Asian person more powerful. What I'm saying is when they come together, bring an economic base and stuff, they can get stuff passed. When they put the pressure on the politicians, unlike black people, that's what I'm saying.
Power than you though, because they came together. My point is, Mike, I said discrimination. I don't feel like black people are discriminated against more than Asians is.
Oh, I disagree with that. Stop it. All right, let's take something, man. I ain't about to.
We all are.
But I told you what I told you. I'll say whatever I said on camera.
We all are
off camera. I said on camera.
The same though.
Because I'm not fake.
More against Asians or Mexicans? Who get discriminated more against them, or are they even?
Well, I don't know.
Native Americans are Asians. Native Americans are Asians.
Discriminate. They get them.
I'm saying Native Americans are Asians.
Wait, what?
Native Americans are Asians.
Native Americans and Mexicans get discriminated more, but
you think we get treated better than Native Americans at least? Like, did we get kicked off our land? Did we get sent out to the rest to just become drunks? And did we get encamped? Did we get encampments? Like,
you saw they got reparations. You know that, right? They got resources.
What about the ones over in South Minneapolis that living in tents on the street?
See, but you can say that about white people too. You can say it's some poor white people. You bring it up.
I can't say that. No,
you bring up low percentage
what
shit.
What came into black people is in tents. I'm saying like.
What I'm saying is you bring it up. I can say, there was a crackhead white person over there.
No, we're not talking about crackhead. That's your own choice.
No, what I'm saying is you bring up poor white people too. If you want to bring up,
I'm not bringing that up. I'm telling you, people that was actually encamped by our local government here in Minneapolis. I'm not bringing up crackheads.
You know,
every race got crackheads.
You know they get resources from the government, stuff like restoration types.
What resources? I'm asking you
casinos and stuff.
South Minneapolis
resources like restoration.
I'm not talking about a while ago now, where some of them still live on the res now. I'm talking about 2021. Have you driven up Highway out there at 55? I'm not talking about
what. See, you're bringing up something so small that's
Minneapolis not the biggest city in Minnesota.
But what I'm saying is, bringing this up is not proving your point. What I'm saying, I'm bringing this stuff that actually got put into law.
No, that's
reparations type. They got resources type.
Nobody argued that.
You can bring up
reparations, but Mike,
I'm saying you can bring up where you can go to trailer trash a lot of poor white people there.
That's not true. I'm not bringing that up because they don't have to be trailer trash, and that's I hate when people bring that up because you just said we're not talking about social economic status. We talking about.
But you bring up we talking about white. Yes,
we talking about white and minorities and superiority and minorities. If you keep changing the goalposts, what I'm trying to tell you is they gave them reparations to go live out on their own land with no other resources. Have you ever been to a res area? There's nothing out there besides what they have out there.
But you just said they gave them some, right?
They gave them
what they gave black people.
They gave them land to go move.
What they give black people? Well, you ain't like just give them the land
because they ain't gonna take that. Like you're not gonna go move.
Well, we should. You're not gonna take land. That's the problem. We just want money. We want just money. We want the dollar that loses value.
You're not gonna go move to Brainerd.
But land is actually good.
They don't own that land, Mike. They don't own the land. They live on the land. Natives don't own their own land.
The casinos was a good. The casinos.
They don't own their own land. No, you act like they gave them land. They own it. No, they gave them a reservation. Somebody runs a native runs a reservation.
And they making money off that shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying not the tenants. There's one just like here. There's one person that's making. There's one organization that makes the money.
All right, next subject, man, because.
I'm just saying, like yes, I don't want the reparations like they got because to me they didn't give reparations. They got something that told them to shut up.
You just said it because it ain't money, but
Mike, it's not money.
You just said because it ain't cash,
Mike.
They want cash.
No, it's not about cash.
With other resources.
Every single native did not get their own piece of land.
Of course, every single native.
Okay, so I don't want the reparations. You keep saying it's not money, but I'm telling you, is the reparations was just like them telling, hey, black people, here, we sorry for what y'all did. Now y'all leave Minneapolis, go 3 hours away, create your own community, and build your own, and do your own thing. That's what they did. Let me look at this comment. Like that's what they did.
Well. The overall things I just don't agree with the minority thing.
Saying let's have an all black state then. Like that's all they did for natives. They didn't really get a reparations. Reparations would be they give me and you all either money or land. You could choose. Look up reparations. You keep thinking I'm talking about money. No, real reparations means Michael Adams, Roderick Blanca could choose their own individual thing. I could take money or I could take land. They didn't do that for natives. They literally gave them a reservation and told multiple people they could go live on this reservation because they have to show that they have native blood, and they give them money every month, but they don't really give them real resources to sustain a real livelihood. That's why some of them be like drunks. They be on drugs because, Mike, they don't have real they just have money and they have no resources to use the money. They ship them out there. The reservations is out there, dude.
That's something. What they do with it is your problem.
That's petty. My point is, Mike, it's petty.
What up, Ty?
I wish I could have tuned in sooner to get this whole combo. Yeah, Ty, this is a good combo. But, Mike, no, I'm saying they gave them some petty stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying, Mike. That's like us saying they might as well give us an all-black state. That's not reparations. That would be what Malcolm X was talking about. That's what they did to natives. They basically gave us separatism.
No,
they basically separated them from society, gave them their own land. Dude, and the reservation has their own stuff.
You like just giving their own land is just like nothing at all.
Mike, my point is they gave their own land. That's like, okay, for instance, that's like me giving you a hospital with no doctors and telling you got to have your own doctors. They got shit like that on the res.
Well, that's actually good, yeah.
No, that's
your own doctors.
Mike, you just can't get your own doctors overnight.
I'm saying, well, not overnight, dummy.
But that's what they do. That's what the reservation is. Mike, they have their own stuff on the reservation. Like, you go on reservations like going to a Navy base.
That's not true.
Yes, it's his own community. Ask Native people.
That's not true. Next subject, man. I'm not about
their own community.
Like I'm not about to have this because you're in it. That's
not true. That is true. Where's the nearest reservation at here in the cities?
The nearest reservation here in the cities?
Yes.
I don't know in the cities.
There's not one here in the cities. That's my point.
We're not in the cities, no.
So my point is, what are they near? If it's not here in the cities, they're not near regions, they're not near our local hospitals. I'm trying to tell you, they don't use the same stuff we get to use. The reservation is its own, basically, like city, Mike. It's its own area. They have their own stuff. They even have their own laws on some of their reservations. It's basically like an all-black state. It's not a part, like they can't just kill people and go to the res and get away with it. But I'm saying it's like their own, literally, city. It's like their own, that's their stuff.
Casinos and stuff, they make it, that's revenue.
They own the casinos. Okay, good. They gave them the casinos. I'm good. Hope y'all are too. Yeah, we good. Ty, we good. I'm definitely good. You see what I'm rocking. You saw what we did last week down in Dallas, shutting a lot of people up. Once and for all. DC, what's up? And we finna beat y'all head in this week. We gonna talk about that, DC. But yeah, y'all, we gonna intertwine it today. We gonna do sports and real talk. You know, we started off, that was kind of a real talk topic. You know, we just getting it out there because right now that Kyle Rittenhouse case is going on right now. And yeah, we just seen, you know, today I was watching some clips on it with one of my guys of the case that's going on and how the judge already was
corruption. It's corruption.
Defending the defendant because the person that's guilty of murder, and I think it was first degree murder.
We already know they were going to corrupt that case.
I think it was intent. I think he planned on doing this and carrying out and doing it, but they trying to say it was self-defense.
Of course he did. Of course. And then the case was going to be corruption. We all know that.
Well, to me, it ain't corruption when the judge is. Corruption is like.
That's corruption what the judge is doing.
What I'm saying, corruption is like when there's something under the. I look at corruption when there's something under the table sneaking. The judge is blatantly like
yeah, to me that's corruption because he is in a position of power where he basically
he's corrupt, but I'm saying he's not sneaky about it. He's blatantly like telling you like he's defending this dude.
You surprised? I wish we would talk this last one. I would have told y'all what happened.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised that the judge is blatantly defending
I'm not surprised at all.
Because usually, even in the Trayvon Martin case, you didn't see the judge defend this dude like this.
Well, he did it secretly. Yeah, he did it secretly.
But I'm saying on national TV, the judge was still being a judge. This dude literally snapped at the defense lawyer, told the defense lawyer that something that was common, that everybody could see that's common, that making a threat without a gun was different for Kyle Rittenhouse. But when the dude who got shot made a threat without a gun, it was a split-second decision of a shot happened. I'm like, so what if somebody would have shot Kyle Rittenhouse for making that third right then and there. Would have been a split-second decision. It was a split-second decision because dude carried out a plan to go kill people that was looting and rioting because of what happened to what's his name? Blake. The Blake dude that got Jacob Blake. This is wrong. They got shot in the back 7 times. But I mean, dude is only 18. I'm not expecting him to go to jail for life because he is only 18, but
he need to do something.
No, he need to go to jail for at least 10 years.
He need to do some type of time because he knew what he was doing. That I know he was young, but you need to go for some time. Fuck that. Like you knew what you was doing. You wanted to go.
No, but I'm saying I'm fair with that. I say like when you 16, 17, yeah, you should go to jail for crimes. But people like in the streets that kill people at like 16, 17, they usually get out by like 25, 26. So
to me, you lose your whole. If you killing people at a young age, you need to. I ain't saying go for life, but you need to lose a lot of your adulthood because you killed somebody. Your ass needs to come out.
No, he do, but yeah,
go for 25 years. You come out when you 41 then. Just like them dudes who with the Yummy situation in Chicago, they just getting out and they was like 16, 17.
Yeah, but some young niggas get out earlier than that.
Some get out early, but I'm cool with them getting out in their 40s
and
now.
I do agree that some people, if you get out then you do it again, then you need to be put up.
The dude who killed Ben Wilson now, he was young, and now he was out back in like when Ben Wilson came out 2013. He was out, but he was older and he was smarter. But yes, he should have spent his years in jail.
But some people, and like he was. To me, it's about show remorse, because you can learn from it.
Yeah, but I'm saying that person that you killed ain't coming back. So it's like, yes, I want your ass punished. I ain't saying go for life, get the death penalty, but you can.
I'm a little lenient. I get that, but I'm a little lenient.
If somebody kills somebody you love, you wouldn't be a little
I'm saying I am lenient with it. It's the youth, Mike. If somebody kills, usually when a kid do something like that, though,
that nigga should go to jail.
It's easy to say that, but it's easy also to it's.
I'm not saying she go for life, get death penalty.
I just feel like in America in general, rehabilitation needs to be the forefront because a lot of kids. I was just watching an episode of Judge Mathis. I know it's Judge Mathis, but I'm saying a lot of kids out here, man. There's a lot of people, adults, but a lot of kids out here dealing with trauma, and trauma leads to more trauma. So sometimes when it comes to like, and I'm not saying black, white, or anybody. We just have a demonic.
I didn't mean to say negative.
I just mean we got a demonic culture in general. My point is, I feel like if we could rehabilitate the youth before they get to this point, yes, if you kill somebody, yes, you need the hammer.
A lot of it is parenting too.
You definitely need the hammer. I'm not saying you need to be able to be free in society, but it needs to be. Well, that's why I said adults not even rehabilitated. Adults not even learning how to deal with trauma. So then it just goes to kids dealing with kids. Like I heard a kid, man.
We got that a lot. Kids dealing with kids.
They want to kill. They want to kill. Like the first thing is they want to kill something or themselves. Like I never really in school. They say this.
We got a lot of trauma and stuff. A lot of kids get trauma.
School kids be saying stuff like this. I just never heard that many kids say stuff like.
And I'm not saying this. And I don't think like I'm not saying people should get the death penalty and stuff. And I get what you're saying. We should.
Well, I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't believe in the death penalty. I think the death penalty should be eliminated. I don't believe in the death penalty.
But what I'm saying is some people definitely need to
I do believe that if you did kill a good number of people, then maybe you need to be killed like Jim Jones. He killed himself, but
I'm saying I be saying even like when some little white girls be killing like off jealousy or kill like one of their friends off jealousy, they ass need to go to jail. I ain't saying go for life, but your ass need to do some type of time. You ain't got to go to like the Rikers Island or nothing, but your ass need to go somewhere. You shouldn't be having freedom if you kill somebody because that person ain't there no more.
Well, yeah, no, killing somebody is big, but I'm saying I just feel like we just got to. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's crazy. I just think also if we do rehabilitate, I'm not talking about killing people. I'm talking about crimes in general. I think if we really, but I think if we rehabilitate people, we'll see the crime rate, the death rate go down, like violent. But
what about when people do get rehabilitated and then they get out and still do the same crimes? I be seeing stories like that.
Well, everybody not perfect, but I'm saying if the majority, all you can ask for is if the majority not doing like our crime rate versus like countries in Europe that's like double our size is half the crime rate as us. And if you look at if you look at Sweden and Denmark and Norway and all them, just look at they rates of like crime is so low, and that's just crazy to me. Like I just feel like we just like
we don't know how they living over there. We like they probably got strict laws where cut your tongue off if you do something.
Well, maybe we need strict laws like that here because.
But you just said don't put people in jail.
You know what I'm saying?
But you talking about maybe you should cut somebody's tongue off.
That ain't no law nowadays. And
I ain't saying I'm not saying
I'm talking about not in Norway. You can go to Norway, Denmark, Sweden.
So you would live in those other countries with less crime.
You probably can't do.
The grass ain't always green.
I would live it. I'm not saying I would go to another country less crime. I mean, I'm used to America, But I'm saying that it's something to be said why those countries, America's one country. Like Europe and them are continents. These countries are bigger than America. And I'm saying they have more people than us, yet they have less BS going on than us. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what the country like. And it's not Sweden, Norway, and them not communist countries. They're not going through anything like Iraq and them was going through. They people not going through civil wars and stuff like that. They're not fighting in wars. I think Sweden is like the happiest place in the world. They say. I'm just saying there's something to be said about that versus America, who's smaller and crime rate is bigger. That's all I'm saying. That's like being in the country and the crime rate in the country is higher than it is in the inner city. Where they do that at? Our country is smaller than most countries, and we are literally at the forefront of violence.
No, I do agree with you somewhat about we definitely need to rehabilitate people and stuff.
Like what other
and people got a lot of trauma. But a lot of people got trauma. The reason why I don't say stuff about other countries like, the grass ain't always greener. You're right. It ain't always greener on stuff, but I'm saying there ain't no other country that's coming over here in America with armies and guns and bombs and weapons and invading our country. America do that to everybody else. We ain't never had another country that's been in our country with guns and controlling our people and dictating over our country. We ain't never had that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we just violent by nature. We literally violent by nature as a country. So that's why I feel like we are violent as people more. Because look at our country going over strong arm in other countries. Going over there, just taking over other countries, and they feel like they got to be over there. They ain't helping them people more. And I feel like that leads to us being more violent because look at the country we live in. Like, our favorite sports over here is football and UFC. No, I'm just playing. Football ain't going nowhere. Let me stop. I ain't doing that. They trying to get football everywhere. But yeah, man, it's just crazy out here, man. I hope everybody get justice. But what Kyle Rittenhouse seemed to did, man, I feel like that man did intent. He intended to kill those people. Not those people. Like, I'm not saying the two people he killed. He intended to kill those people, but I think he intended to kill people that was out there fighting for the cause. Well,
I'm saying not the two people. Like, say if it was me, I don't think he intended to kill Mike and Rob. He intended to kill people that was fighting for the cause.
He was coming with intent.
Yeah, he wanted to do that. So it's gonna be crazy.
People was rioting and he didn't like it. And like the lawyer said, he was coming over there with intent.
Just 2 weeks before that, he said that. Yeah, man, that lawyer, I like him.
And he need to be an actor because he is acting his ass off with that crime. Like, I agree with LeBron on that. A lot of people was getting on LeBron because LeBron said he was basically acting, and he is acting. Like, man, he need to get an Oscar for real. I would vote for him for an Oscar because, man.
Then I'll beat his ass in the head right after.
No, I'm being funny, but, man, this dude really is just.
Yeah, I didn't even watch his testimony. I just watched the judge part.
Yeah, I just been watching clips. I
can't even look at him speak right now. He don't even deserve to speak.
Yeah,
somebody need to choke his fat ass with that mic.
Yeah,
he came in.
And his mom to me should be getting more trouble too.
That's because somebody said that's my job. They said the moms get in trouble for dropping them off.
Yeah,
and inciting that BS.
So
yeah, I didn't even know she dropped him off. She need to be brought up on charges too. And this is what I mean by the kid could possibly be rehabilitated because as a mom, he got a whole big AR on him. You drop him off, like this must be learned behavior. He grew up, man.
Of course, it's learned behavior for sure.
The mom dropped him off and probably said, "Son, do that there." Mike, when you ask what about people that come out and do the same shit, it's called becoming institutionalized.
Facts.
What did he say? Mike, when you ask,
that's true, DC.
People that come out and do the same.
When they come out and do the same thing, he says basically it's called institutionalized.
Oh, yeah. Everything in schools is institutionalized.
No matter what.
Violence will never stop, no matter what.
Violence is everywhere around the world too.
Yeah, DC. I never said that'd be a perfect world. That'd be a utopia. But what I'm saying is the rate. It's not that it's gonna stop. The rate. Like if you watch our news compared to other countries' news, like the first 5 minutes of the news, you would be like, "Damn, why do I live in this city? Man slaughtered. Man found with his guts next to his body. He was missing for 3 days and his family found him." Like you saw that dude that was the caretaker. That was all over the news. The one who kidnapped that girl. Then they found dude body cut up in pieces on like a beach. You read about that story? That Mexican girl who the caretaker dude was like, he liked her. She worked for her apartment complex and one of the maintenance men liked her or whatever. And like she never showed no attention. But one day she came up missing from her apartment, and then the maintenance dude went missing. And then they ended up finding this dude body cut up in pieces. But this was a story daily. on the news, like daily a story on the news. Like you'll never see no news stories about people in the community, like we, people like PJ Hill, doing good stuff. People coming together with the running shoe league coach Jamil. You'll never hear about stuff like that on the news. You do as a feature story, but the lead story in our news is always somebody's been slain to death. Teenager shoots up a school. Teenager shoots up, like, come on now, look at all the school shootings that we've known in history. How many have happened in America? All of them. Mm-hmm. All of them. I'm not saying that crime don't happen everywhere else. That would be not even stupid to think crime don't happen everywhere else. I'm just saying the things that happen here and the rate that happen in here for us to be the country we supposed that we bank ourselves on being is kind of like we say we're not a third world country, but some stuff happen here is third world country. How does an elementary school like Sandy Hook, people get to go into there, a kid goes in there and shoot up a whole elementary school of kids? How does that happen?
Yeah.
Seriously. How does that happen? I don't understand. How does that happen? How does something like Virginia Tech happen? Like, this stuff is demonic. Columbine. That stuff is crazy to me. Like, so that's what I'm saying. The type of violence we have here is different. But I love America. But I feel like, yeah, we really could get stuff to change. But that's why, go back to our topic earlier. When we out here doing stuff, what we doing, the powers that be don't like what we out here doing. They don't like when you out here speaking right. Larry was just telling me he think that, man, Larry was spending some real stuff. Cuzzo spent some real stuff with me. He was saying, like, Cuzzo think that if you, like, made it big, he really think that, like, you did something to sell your soul. Like, he made it super big. Like, he said Gucci, even the rappers, he said even he think his
Snoop Dogg. You ever heard murder the case they gave me?
He think LeBron. He think LeBron is on there.
People say it's Illuminati stuff, basically.
Because he said he was like, because Cuz said this is what he said. He said, why don't he was like, you think Jordan the best player to ever play basketball in the world? What about other people that was just as good as Jordan and never got a chance? That's just as good as LeBron, never got a chance. He was like, because they didn't do certain stuff. They weren't gonna sell their soul. Do you agree with that? If you become
I'm not gonna go there
because I asked him. I said, what if Brother Differences become worth $500 million? You think me and Mike did some stuff to sell our soul? He said because they're gonna bring a proposition to you, and if you take it, that's up to you.
Certain people, like the Breakfast Club, I don't think they sell their soul, but they're allowed to do certain things. When you get big and stuff, you're allowed to do stuff. It's not that you sell you're just allowed to do things.
Well, he thinks when you become, but he said once he thinks you become that mainstream person, he feels like because why did they choose you in the forefront? Well, I said that's because you put the work.
Some people worked hard. Some people worked hard to get there. Like Kevin Hart, he put the work in to get there, and now he's at a level he's allowed to do stuff.
Yeah, but he said he at that level because something must have went up his ass.
But that's what what's his name always say. Our guy.
Who?
5150. Corey, that's what he always say.
It might be some truth. Man, look, that's what I'm saying. Because I want to discriminate. He was talking about his favorite athletes, his favorite musicians.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna say all that, but they definitely are allowed to do certain things for sure.
Jordan is the GOAT because.
Well, but that's why I say that the rankings of GOAT stuff is all subjective.
They said Gucci Man stuck a plunger and a 5-foot dildo up.
See, I don't know this stuff. It's all speculation, and I'm not dismissing it.
I'm not saying, I love Gucci, but he said, DC, do you know this rapper named Hood Rich Pablo, Young Rich Pablo or something? They said that it was a thing that Gucci stuck a 5-inch dildo and a plumber up his ass, and he had to be rushed to the hospital.
Damn.
And they said
it's definitely
Gucci
stuff that go on.
He had to do that to get signed with.
It's definitely stuff that go on that we don't know, and that we don't know with a lot of famous people. Stuff that go on.
What up, Prince? My man, Prince. One of the most athletic dudes I ever hooped with on the court right there from Woodbury, Mike. He live in Texas now.
Oh, for real?
Man, Prince had bounce. I think you hooped with him before a couple times, probably.
Your stuff died?
Oh, man, and I ain't got my laptop charger.
Dead.
Hey, Facebook. I need to hold on. Let me see if I got. You ain't got no laptop charger with you, do you?
Damn, I ain't bring my laptop charger.
I already got a Mac. Ooh.
It may be. I got it. It may be a different Mac though. She got. Oh yeah, you're right. She got the same Mac as you.
Hey, Ray. I need to see your charger. Your laptop charger.
Hey, what up? What up, YouTube? Rod laptop just died, so Facebook off. We trying to get a charger, but I'm gonna keep YouTube on, man. Hope it's only one of y'all in here, so whatever y'all in here, just give us 1 minute. I'm gonna see if we're about to get this charger.
All right. Start talking to him, Mike.
Well, okay, yeah, we only got one person on YouTube. People,
they was on Facebook. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I don't like that though. I like.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get him on YouTube.
Nah, no. Later. Yeah.
Once we start doing the markets. Man, my laptop just died.
Sorry, Johnny.
Who is Johnny?
That's his song, dude. The dude's song that was just playing. He handle life dude. I got his basketballs.
Oh, but yeah. What was we talking about?
We was talking about. I don't even know. Oh, we got two people here. What up, cuz on Rod computer died, so we'll get back on Facebook.
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, what up, Ty? What up, Ty? Dang, I thought you left, Ty. But
yeah, my bad, DC. My laptop died and I left my charger at work.
But yeah, we'll be back on Facebook soon. But what was we talking about? They all about the Illuminati, basically.
Oh yeah.
So I definitely need to look more into that. But it's definitely stories. It's definitely like stories and YouTube videos I saw. Basically,
yeah. I mean,
a lot of people sell their soul to be famous. Snoop Dogg got a perfect song. Murder Was the Case They Gave Me. That's based about him selling his soul.
Dang. And then
it's about his case too, but that's about him selling his soul. Really.
One of my guys said that he heard that Obama was in the like.
Yeah, James showed me something too about that, like in 2009. So I'm not gonna really put that out on video that is true and stuff. But like I said,
well, yeah, I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying that's alarming.
It's definitely stuff. It's definitely deep stuff that I think we don't know.
If we get big, I promise you, I ain't putting no plunger or dildo or nothing of that up my ass.
If we don't do that, we're gonna have to get big on our own. The people gonna have to finance our stuff because. I feel like to really get big and stuff, you will have to do some stuff you ain't gonna want to do.
Well, you can put the plunge up your ass.
Hell no! Like I said,
together.
We just got to be able to build
one of us
fan base.
One of us got to be able to take the risk for the generational wealth of the family.
We gonna have to figure it out.
DC, one of us gonna have to be the person. We're gonna have to play rock paper.
Like I said, we gotta have the people on our side to finance our business,
true.
Finance our stuff if we wanna. We go have to. So yeah,
homegrown.
But that's hard. It's hard. You got to really. I don't know if we ready to put in that type of work. And I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself putting that type of work because to get mainstream it's tough.
Well, I don't really care about mainstream, but if we can make a living off this, that'd be dope. Mainstream is just whatever.
And YouTube block if you get too crazy with certain things. So yeah, you do got to be politically correct with things. So. But like I said, you live and learn. I'm gonna keep trying to learn.
You live and learn. You roll and burn. You feel me? Shout out to Wiz.
Sports because I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Wiz.
Before 10 o'clock, I'm gonna have to. I want to keep my parking spot, so we definitely about to get to these sports and stuff. Should we get to talk about NBA? Well, I'll wait till we get on Facebook because that's when more people come back. But what up, DC and Ty? What up? What y'all ask us a question, DC? Ask us a question, Ty. Ty, your book come out this month, right? November.
Yup, her children's book.
Shout
out to our friend Ty East, my sister's friend, and one of our avid followers. If y'all want to support and y'all into some reading for y'all kids, because some of them don't even know how to spell.
I definitely will support it because I got kids too. I definitely support the book, And because music wise, was anything coming out tonight? Music been dry lately. The only one we waiting for, well, at least like me and you and Kendrick fans is Kendrick. That's really the only thing left for me.
Oh damn, my laptop finna tweak because I gotta dang. So it's doing that. Well, y'all, Facebook, it might be done for the night for Facebook because now my laptop is doing that thing where it got to be by my school and connected to our Wi-Fi. The school's Wi-Fi for it to work because it updated.
Just comment on what's name. Tell them to come to YouTube. For
some odd reason, it did that, yo.
But Cuzzo, what you think? Tell them to come to YouTube. But Cuzzo, who you think anybody dropping tomorrow or in like a few hours? Also, I can't wait to what's the name's supposed to drop something too. I can't think of them right now. Who's supposed to drop this year, next year? I don't know why I can't think of it. I can't think of it. But I know Travis Scott, even though he just had that stuff, the stuff that just happened at his concert, I heard he's supposed to be dropping soon. He killed a few people. He didn't kill nobody. People died at his concert. You going live from our phone?
Yeah, from the phone.
Oh, okay, Rod going live from the phone. Hopefully the quality back. Kendrick perform. Oh, he do perform this weekend. Oh, I'm definitely release day was today. Yeah, official release day is today. You ain't got well, yeah, just definitely let us know when it come out because I'm gonna definitely support it. And besides Bruno and Anderson Peck. Hey, come on. All right. I'll see you at home.
You want to show your son on the camera, Mike?
Say hi.
Or you gonna be like Drake? He gonna get us a lot of views. That's Pimp Daddy Makai.
But I mess with Anderson Peck. Who else? Bruno. I mess with Bruno. FaceTime.
So cute.
But no, I mess with Bruno.
All right, Facebook, we back.
We back on the phone, y'all.
We back.
The laptop died.
Yeah.
But let's get into them sports quick. NBA.
Oh, bring it up. What you want to talk about?
Let's talk about NFL.
I told you we're gonna come back to some real talk topics. So look, y'all on Facebook. If you got Facebook, get on during your phone so we can see the comments.
Let's talk
Facebook,
about
if y'all got anything y'all want to see us talk about, real talk wise, put them in the comments. Somebody brought up something that they want me to talk about.
Yeah, we diagonal.
They want me to talk about too later about
maybe hold on, let's see.
They got something they want me to talk about too.
Maybe people have to do their phones like this.
They got something they want us to talk about too about women and men. One of my coworkers told me to talk about it. She asked me, it was a sarcastic question, but it was like who shop more or who cheat more. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Who cheat more? I think the scandalous skeezers win that.
Okay.
We're talking about that. Oh, Michael Adams is watching. I thought that was Pops.
Oh my God. Okay. But yeah, let's talk about the NBA. Who most surprising to you these first 10 games? Who most surprising to you NBA wise? And who's the front runner for MVP? I hate doing early MVP, but let's just do it. Who the
most surprising team to me right now, I gotta say, man, is the Warriors. I thought they would be a team to compete with the Lakers and challenge the Lakers for the West because I still think the Lakers are the best team in the West. I would have to see the Warriors doing the playoffs, but the Warriors are surprising me the way they're doing it. 10-1. Their offense look, and it looks scary. They
got the number one defense too.
That's the thing. Their offense, to me, this team is not nowhere near better than the KD teams. But I will say that this team looks better than the 2015 team because it looks like there's more firepower in this team with Poole, with Wiggins. Then you got people like Gary Payton the second.
Then when Clay get back, oh my God. Then when
Clay get back and Wiseman get back. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Odell. Yeah, we gotta talk about
this team seems deeper. This team seems deeper than the 15 team seems like. And when I mean deeper, it seems like they got defensive players on it too. You're gonna have Gary Payton the second, Clay, y'all got your boy Iggy. Iggy has a resurgence back with them. Iggy looked better than he looked like when he got with the Heat that first year in the bubble.
That's home. Yeah, that's home for him.
With the Heat that first year in the bubble, he looked good. Last year with the Heat.
Last year he looked old. He looked old.
He looked old. But this year he throwing oops. He catching oops. Like they throwing oops.
Gary Payton Jr. looking.
Man, Gary Payton.
He got dumb bunny.
He be playing D. How tall is he? Like 6'5", 6'6". He looked big.
I thought he was
short, but he looked big. He got ups though.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe it's because he got ups, but he looked big. But I don't know how tall he is. I was asking, but man, the Warriors are.
What's up,
Carrie? What's up, Mama Carrie?
My team. Since you said Warriors, I was gonna say, but my team's actually the Wizards. They number one seed right now.
Yeah,
your boy Kuzma playing good.
Game winning 3 the other night.
Bradley Beal playing good. I like
they surprised too.
What's the dude from the Nets? Dinwiddie. His stats ain't cold, but he actually playing good. He running the point good. Montrezl Harrell playing good. The Wizards looking good. I don't think they're gonna stay number one seed, but I do think they probably make the playoffs.
Yeah, no,
we're gonna see Bradley Beal back in the playoffs.
My bad. A team that I want to throw out there because the Warriors ain't really, because I had them in the conference. My bad. The Cavs. I want to get a Cavs a shot. Rubio hit 37 the other night. And look, I'm not going to even take credit for Larry put me on the Cavs. Larry wasn't saying they was going to do it. He was just saying cuz that Evan Mobley do. And I know about him at USC.
I always talk about Darius Garland. He raw.
Well, Larry like him and Sexton too. Larry was like cuz, and then they got Jared Allen, and they low key in that high-low game. The Cavs been looking good.
Evan Mobley, nice.
Right now, he's the rookie of the year.
You don't think Jalen Green is?
Oh, Mike, Jalen Green only had they were showing that Jalen Green averaged only 12 points per game.
He do okay.
Before he did have one. He was
Barnes from the Raptors is not.
Barnes is killing too.
He might get it.
Yeah, I would say, but I'm saying like Evan Mobley is a double machine.
I need to look up his numbers. I didn't think
he had 26 and 9 the other night.
Yeah, but what's his overall numbers? He probably where Jalen Green at.
Hold on.
I'm about to look.
Yeah, look that up.
Let me look at my laptop.
Yeah, Rob, what's up with Odell? Ooh. DC, what's up with Odell? Yeah, Mike, me and Pops. What's up, Pops? Pops on here.
I see Pops on Saturday.
Pops was repping his Eastview hoodie today at work. DC, what's up with Odell? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He went to the Rams, okay, and the Rams are an all-star team. The Rams are.
I still don't get them Super Bowl favorites. Jalen Green averaged 14.
Oh, 14, okay. Yeah, they were showing like in the last few games last night. I don't know. Then they said like he scored like only over 10 points a few games, he had under 10 points multiple games. I like Jalen Green. I don't know about him yet. I gotta see more of him and Cade. I gotta see more of Cade too.
15-7. Okay, they right there. 15-7.
I gotta see more of Cade too.
Cade really he actually ain't doing nothing.
And see with me, it's
still a lot of season. If Cade averaging 12, it's a lot of season.
Okay, that was Cade. With me, because they played each other last night on ESPN. With me, it's not so much about. I'm not gonna even bring up the points like that. Mobley is a big part of them winning with the Cavs too.
I know we talked about Pip last week, but he acting a fool. His book just came out today.
Who? Scotty
acting a fool.
I don't even want to talk about him.
He just said he was as great as Michael Jordan. Like he need to stop. And I hate LeBron fans. Kendrick Perkins, let Scotty tell his story. Like, oh my, but we ain't talking about that.
Nope, I'm happy. I like LeBron fans now.
Scotty Barnes averaged 17 and 8. I'm saying he doing good. He gonna keep making get rookie of the year so far.
No, he can't, and he can play D. And he got D. He be blocking 3
points. But yeah, Scotty's someone he's good.
No, I like Scotty Barnes. I forgot to bring him up. I like Scotty Barnes.
I've been watching a few raps. I'm like, dang, who is
he? And he wasn't even like that at Florida State. That's the crazy part.
But some people fit the NBA better.
I mean, at Florida State, he was strong and big. He just wasn't
college and NBA, two different games too.
But I was so shocked that he was even a top 5 player because I remember last year during college, people weren't even talking about him like that.
Yeah, some people fit college systems better. Some people fit the NBA system better.
The dude that's called is I forget what team he got drafted by, but he went to Auburn. He a point guard. His name like Shea.
That's why some people come out of high school and go straight to the NBA because the NBA game and college game is different.
Let Scotty tell his story for sure. Just know it's bullshit. That's what Morgan said. I agree, Morgan.
Let him tell his story. He can tell it, but
Morgan, let him tell his story.
Real quick, Nick Wright. This is what I hate. I hate when people are like, I'm gonna give you all facts. I would burn his facts. His facts was Jordan's running out without Pippen. In 1993, game 3, Pippen hit 29, Jordan shot 3 for 18. These is all facts. I'm like, dude, anybody can just say facts. I could be like, LeBron was on 2 straight 60-win teams and lost and didn't get to the finals.
And I can say that Dwayne Wade averaged more in the playoffs than LeBron in 2011.
But that's what I'm saying. But casual, I was reading the comments. 90% of the comments was like, he was speaking facts. I'm like, dude.
Well, I speak facts. When did Scottie Pippen ever have a full playoff when he averaged more than Jordan?
Never. But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, this is why I need to be on TV because I will kill every argument he just made.
What's good, Big Lance? What's good, Big Lance?
What's good, Lance? And it just made me mad. Like, dude, people really eating that up. No, and I don't know.
It's crazy.
But back to the NBA real quick. Who your MVP front runner?
Right now it's Curry. It's got to be Curry or KD.
Yeah, I get KD 1, Curry 2.
Yeah, it's got to be them two.
And Ja, I like Ja low-key up there to me.
He's top 5.
And I do think he better Zion now. I got him over. At first, I was Zion. I know, but that's why I say I got him better because this is 3rd straight year.
And Ja made the playoffs too.
I know.
Curry, well, he didn't make the playoffs, but they did.
They made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, he beat
Curry. In his first year, they lost in the playing game.
He beat DeRozan and he beat Curry.
Ja's a better leader than Zion, too.
So I told y'all about DeRozan. Last year, he made the playoffs.
DeRozan looking good. But Paul George balling, too, this year.
Yeah, they went on a little win streak. The Clippers is like I said.
See, you going back just win. I'm looking at like who killing, who hooping. Like when it matters, but
is Paul George not even? Is he? What is he top? I didn't see him.
Yeah, he top. He over DeRozan.
When they beat the Timberwolves the second game, it wasn't like Paul George took over.
No, he didn't take over. He didn't have a bad game.
I'm not saying he had a bad game. I've seen Paul George take over like 2 games this year so far. I've seen him lead. He's leading them. I will give him that. He is leading the Clippers. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him dominate. I'm not saying most people. The only people I've seen dominate so far this year really is Curry and KD.
Curry and KD. But I will say this: KD is playing at a pace where it's like it's too easy.
Giannis not dominating, but Giannis ain't trying.
Giannis actually low-key is dominating. They not winning, but Giannis killing.
Like last night he had 15 and 15.
Yeah, but Giannis is killing though. Hold on.
Giannis having like 32 and 15.
Luka killing. Giannis having 26 and 11. That's basically his numbers. He 27 and 13.
I've been kind of going game by game. I haven't been looking at his totals. I didn't even know he averaged 26. I've been seeing his stat line say like 15.
Curry averaged 27.
I've been seeing Giannis stat line say like 17 and 12. I'm used to him having like 34 and 15, 30 and 17. That's
before Embiid, KD averaging almost 29 and 8.
I'm just used to Giannis. Maybe I'm just used to Giannis doing, like I said, doing like 32 and 12. Like last night they won. They did beat the Knicks, but I'm saying like last night he had 15 and 15. And they double digits.
I don't think so. Is he an all-star? He may make the all-star like last year, but he's starting off this bad. He's starting off the season not that good.
That's all I told Pops is Bam is not a lock for the all-star.
He can make it, but he's not a lock.
No, that's what I didn't debate that. He definitely can make it, but to me, he's not a lock for the East. Like I said, Mike, he's going to be better than Capella. He's better than Capella.
The only lock on y'all team is Jimmy Butler.
I don't even know if Butler's a lock. For real, Mike.
Butler get there off.
I know Butler would get that off name, but I'm saying, Mike, now you got DeRozan, Levine, KD. The East is not as bad as people think it is.
Fans may vote Kyrie in low key. Harden may not be an all-star this year low key.
That's what I'm saying.
Harden might not be an all-star.
Miles Bridges from the Hornets is low key killing.
Yeah.
He low key killing for real. I'm just saying.
Well, we know that for sure locks is KD and KD in the East.
Maybe Tatum.
Giannis. Who?
Giannis. Middleton.
LeBron will get there just off the fence.
Well, yeah, LeBron will get there. I mean, LeBron
because he been hurt.
LeBron does deserve to still get there. He's still top 3,
and he's still killing too. Like when he plays, he's
still top 3. So LeBron, what's good, big Lance, man? Lance? You've been watching basketball and football. I know we used to get to it back in the days, Lance. So what you been on, Lance, with basketball and football, or do you watch still? But no, that's all I was telling Pops. I was telling him that Bam, to me. Like I say, Bam will be that perennial player.
He can be an all-star though. He was an all-star last year too.
That's not what I'm.
Yeah.
I know his ceiling, but I'm saying,
but you ain't a lot
right now. To me, Bam is kind of a. Now I'm not gonna go disappointment, but to me, he's not coming along as that you thought he would be right now.
I don't know. Bam doing good. You probably not off the game. I'm not. 19-11 ain't bad.
It ain't bad, Mike, but I just think that people talk to me. I just hear people talk about him like in a different light.
Yeah, like, people are like he all NBA caliber.
Like they was in a group talking about he was better than Cat.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
No,
he's like that.
But I'm saying you always put winning there. He getting the playoffs. He not leading though.
Like he's not on the bet. He's not.
He's not better than Cat.
I say not even the best on the team. I told you leading is different to me when you're the best on the team, leading the team versus you the second or third guy. Like, I'm just saying, Bam is not like, I don't know. He hasn't done what Jokic and Embiid did on that level of that yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, he's still on the Capella level.
He's an elite defender, though. He's an elite defender.
He's up there. But, Mike, I'm saying he's on the Capella level to me. And Capella game, I respect with the Hawks.
Because Bam can shoot.
Capella game, I respect with the Hawks.
Mike. You respect Capella now, but you respect him with the Rockets.
Because I thought he was
better with the Rockets.
No, Mike, I think he better with the Hawks.
He do the same thing.
He played D, Mike, with the Hawks.
He played D with the Rockets. Just the Rockets didn't have D.
He used to get cooked.
Dude, he used to save the Rockets a lot.
Like, he low-key, he outplayed I'm saying, with the Rockets, he let Draymond Green punk him. Last year in the playoffs, he low-key kind of held his own versus Joel. And then he shut down.
Bullying him.
I said Joel. You brought up Giannis. Who didn't Giannis? But look what he did to DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton, arguably, people are him top 5 big man in the league. Look what he did to DeAndre Ayton right away. Right away, he showed people that DeAndre Ayton had years to go. He made DeAndre Ayton look like DeAndre Ayton should have still been at Arizona. That's what he did to DeAndre Ayton. So we're not going to talk about Giannis.
Well,
I'm saying we're not going to talk about Giannis, though.
Ayton didn't have a bad final.
Like, Giannis treated him.
But I'm saying, didn't he have a 19 to 20 game in the game,
the last 4 games, Giannis, Ayton was... I was like, man, fight back, please. Giannis embarrassed that man. And I'm not getting no Ayton for that.
Who let Giannis embarrass?
Okay, that's my point about Capella, though. That's what I'm just saying. The fact that I'm talking about Bam on that level of a Capella, that's the problem for me now. Capella is, I give him his credit.
Capella, my guy.
Capella locked up Julius Randle. Julius Randle was the most improved player last year. He locked him up.
Well, we know Julius Randle, once the playoffs come, his game.
Well, we know that because Capella showed it to us. We never saw Julius Randle playoffs. Capella low-key locked him up. That was a one-on-one. I watched those games, and I was like, damn, I got to get this man credit because I thought Julius Randle was going to go ham that series.
Julius Randle, the Knicks, I like the way they looking too.
But I don't like the shots he take.
He take crazy shots.
I don't like the shots he take. I just, Derrick Rose, the ball needs to be hit. D Rose was killing last night.
But what some games do teams be playing like 15 minutes.
I'm like 12 minutes last Sunday.
I don't know why he do that. I don't know why.
Because he think the Knicks is
low key to me. Derrick Rose better than Kemba.
Easily. I think he's saving Derrick Rose though too for a run because they saw playoffs last year. Derrick Rose was the one that was creating the offense.
Yeah. Derrick Rose. What happened to Kemba? Is he hurt or something? Because
Kemba been slacking.
He had a few games that he came this year, but Kemba be looking bad.
He looked bad with the Celtics last year. That's why they got rid of him, and they had to be desperate to go get Schroeder. I feel bad for the Celtics because since they lost Kyrie, they just haven't been able to do right at point guard. Well, since Isaiah Thomas had that one good year. They've been real unfortunate at point guard because the right now I would say if we talk about most disappointing teams, I would have to say they one of them, the Celtics.
See, Celtics one of them teams though. I'm not gonna give up on them.
I'm saying they disappointed right now.
No, they is, but when they click,
there's only 11 games. I'm saying right now they disappointed, and the Wolves for me because I had the Wolves.
The Wolves they disappointed for me because I knew this.
Well, what I'm telling you is I had
they disappointed for you. I understand.
I didn't have high hopes. I'm just saying like. Okay, they went to
overtime. You said they gonna make the playoff.
I said they was on teams like the Grizzlies level. They did go to overtime, but there's no way you lose that game. You are 14 with 3 minutes left, and you let the Grizzlies come back.
I'm disappointed in
that was bad.
Portland needed to play better, but Portland actually playing better.
Portland actually better than I thought they was.
And you said this,
I thought Portland was like 3-7. They like 6-4.
6-4. They starting to win.
Yeah, I saw that.
And you said Timberwolves gonna be as good as Portland and Suns. You remember that episode?
Yeah, I do.
The Mavericks is actually like what 7-4.
I will say this. They're going to still be as good as Portland. The Suns might not be. The Suns' defense is better than I thought.
Suns is better than you think they are.
Defense is better than I think, but I just don't.
The Suns just an all-around good team.
The Lakers scared of them low-key, but I just don't.
They know how to beat the Lakers.
I don't think they have a chance versus the Warriors healthy. The Warriors fully healthy. I think
no, low-key. Suns, man. I'm not going to say they get back to the finals because
I don't want them to get back to the finals, Mike, because I think it wouldn't be fun to see. I
want to see the Nets versus the Lakers or Warriors.
No. Oh, I was about to say the Warriors, yeah.
I'm fine if the Bucks go, but I want to see Nets versus Lakers or
Warriors.
Warriors.
The Nuggets fully healthy with Murray.
I want to see Nets versus Lakers or Warriors. That's must see TV because KD need his lick back versus Curry.
Nets would kill the Warriors, but the Lakers would be tougher.
Without Kyrie, it's gonna be tough because Harden in the playoffs, KD it ain't gonna be like last year.
Like KD would dominate the Warriors single-handedly just to show them. He will single-handedly dominate them. Like seriously, I really think he would single-handedly dominate the Warriors because there's no matchup for him on that team. The Lakers at least have LeBron. You got Melo. You got that size. The Lakers are a serious threat if Westbrook can get his head on straight.
Oh yeah, the trade deadline.
The Lakers are a serious threat if they can get their head on straight.
Yeah, Pop's right about Westbrook, man. Westbrook is crazy. It would be
interesting to see what happens. Yeah, Pops, the trade deadline, and that's crazy. We talking about the trade deadline.
Will Westbrook be on the Lakers before the trade deadline? I mean, before the season.
I really think he will because he got a contract with them too. He's under contract with them, so I think he's going to stay. And it's like right now, it's kind of like John Wall in the way. Why John Wall ain't going? I was just watching.
But if you don't look at the game, like Westbrook last night, I think he had 25, 14, and 12. And it's like, damn.
I was watching the game. I mean, like I said, last night was one of the better games I did since play, even though he's hitting backboard shots.
No, but Westbrook, he be doing crazy stuff. Like last night,
I fell asleep.
He took a dumb three.
I fell asleep
before the overtime.
I fell asleep with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
He took the dumbest three. He should have went to AD. It was a tie game, and he took a three.
I was watching. I fell asleep because the Wolves game came on 30 minutes later than the Heat game. I fell asleep in the Wolves game. I was mad because when I fell asleep in the Wolves game, they was down 20 and came back on the Warriors and cut it to 4. D'Angelo Russell went off in the third quarter. He hit 4 straight threes in a row. But the Wolves, I was
Wiggins.
I was watching Wiggins was 14 for 19 last night, killing.
He started off the game 10 for 10.
He dunked on Cat too.
Twice.
Yeah. Wiggins, but he known for dunk. He dunked on Gobert. He dunked on Wiggins. Got a few posters in his career, but I was watching that game last night, and what I saw, Westbrook was just. That was probably one of his better games, but he still had too many nasty moments, like you brought up. Too many nasty moments. And that was his best game. But Melo is playing rejuvenated with the Lakers. I ain't gonna lie, Melo low key saving them.
Melo looking good with the Lakers.
Melo low key saving them.
Melo saving them. Melo hitting key shots. Melo offensively.
DC, I think Kawhi is coming back because they said it was a partial ACL test, so they say he might come back in March. I was reading that.
March, April, yeah.
Because he only partially towards ACL.
Paul George looking good though. I ain't even gonna lie.
If Paul George could have him as a top 6 seed without Kawhi, then I think the Clippers would be scary. because then they would avoid some of them top teams, and then Kawhi get back and if he in some type of shape and they ready.
You know, last year Kawhi was doing what KD doing now. He was averaging 30, shooting over 59%. He was shooting 62%, averaging 30, and KD averaging 29, shooting 59%.
I believe it.
That's and like Curry be doing stuff like that.
Curry is golden.
Curry actually shooting worse this year than he usually do.
I can't tell.
I know he dominated, but that's why I was shocked too. But he do got a few games where he was like
possibly
where he was like 1 for 10.
And with name recognition.
Oh no, he said Harden will get in with name recognition. I said possibly.
Oh, y'all said
Harden probably get in with.
I'm not saying that Capella is better than Bam Pops. Bam is better than Capella.
But you're saying he's playing at his level.
He's like on that level to me right now in his career.
Like even Bam was like 28.
I'm saying Bam is still young, but he's on that level. Mike Capella was killing in the West Coast trip. But Trae Young be diming him up. Trae Young.
But Capella averaged 17 to 13 with the Rockets one year.
But I'm averaging right now. What is he averaging right now? You was telling me Capella was nice, but back then he was more of an athlete, and I just got mad.
But you had an agenda.
No, he never showed up.
You had to say Harden had no team.
He never showed up against Draymond.
He averaged 9 and 11. Capella not killing like that with the Rockets. He averaged 17 and 13.
Well, yeah, he averaged 9 and 11, but that's man. He looked better than game by. I must be watching the game by game. See, I ain't looking at the averages because game by game, I be feeling like Capella be just grabbing hella boards.
He do, yeah, but you know, I don't know. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to remember. Was it 17 to 13?
No, I remember that he did average like 17.
It was 16 and 13. Yep, 16 to 13. Okay,
but Mike, that's because James Harden is lethal. James Harden literally got him a lot of buckets.
Yeah. He wasn't doing no Shaq stuff, but what I'm saying is, I feel like he was better with the Rockets than he is with the Hawks. He good with the Hawks too, though.
I just say because last year he held his own versus Embiid, and he shut down Julius Randle, and you let Draymond Green punk you. That's the only thing that get me.
Draymond Green got defense though.
Yeah, but you could have punked Draymond when he was on the offensive end. Let him get them assists. Now just punk him. Because he is a baller.
Well, I say don't. Draymond Green.
I'm saying that's what Capella. That's why I give him my respect because he punked Julius Randle. I thought Julius Randle was gonna kill him last year, and he was beating Julius Randle shit. Like I'm not talking about just getting. He was beating Julius Randle shit. Like Julius Randle was taking bad shots because he couldn't get nothing else.
Yeah,
couldn't post him up. So that's what got Capella my respect back somewhat. But I'm not gonna overrate him. No. Football. What's happening with the Ravens and Dolphins right now?
Let me check.
Then we're going to go back to some real talk stuff because y'all ain't hitting us up with no real talky talk. Let me tag some of you later.
6-3 Dolphins up in the third. 2 minutes left. Ravens about to punt it to him.
See, Pops, I told you Lamar be tripping sometimes. I got Lamar in our main league. I told Pops.
Did you start him?
Yeah, I start him every week. Why wouldn't I start him?
Wow. I'm so mad. My tight end about to give me 0 points.
Who your tight end?
Gesicki.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm playing Deuce, and Deuce be putting up numbers. Wow.
Who Deuce got started right now?
Nobody. Deuce got his old team. Wow. Gesicki, you better pick it up, bro.
So let's talk about football last week, Michael. Your Bears got cheated, man, on national TV. What you got to say about that?
Like I said, I'm not gonna complain about cheating because
they got cheated though.
You talking about the taunting call?
Oh my god, that was egregious.
Yeah,
I don't care about a team. I'm not even saying it. Just a fan of football. That's egregious.
See, I've changed since I've been a kid. I'm not gonna blame like that was bogus, but I'm not gonna blame the refs because you shouldn't leave it up to that. We made too many dumb plays at the beginning of the game, which put us in that predicament. So it's like, yes, it was bogus, but I'm not gonna be mad about it.
Those are two solid teams, so it's gonna be a close game regardless.
But we did some dumb mistakes I just didn't like.
And then they called like 3 offsides calls, Rashad. They was just on that with the Bears.
Well, we was offsides.
Couple that second one though,
that was a bogus taunting call.
But I'm saying that second one, I didn't think Quinn lined up in the West End. If you looked at the ball, I really feel like if you call anything, the center did kind of scoot the ball up a little bit on that one, and that's what Quinn was pointing at. Is he was saying that when the play started, the ball was supposed to be on the 40 yard line, and he said he scooted it up. And then they called 3 pass interferences or 3 offsides in a row. You know, I don't know. I just don't like when refs try to control the game. And I feel like the refs in Pittsburgh really did their best to control that game. And I feel like they tried to when the Bears got the ball back and the Bears scored their touchdown. I feel like they tried to get the Bears some sympathy calls, but the Bears still went out and scored a touchdown. And look, the Bears, I said y'all was gonna be like 10-6. I said we're gonna be 10-7, 9-8. They gonna sneak into the playoffs because
I said Bears gonna be 9-8, and I said Jones will be 8-9. Bears.
There's 2 wildcard teams in the playoffs. That's 4-5 in the NFC.
Bears, we may win 6 games, dude. We still got to play the Packers again.
Getting better.
Fields is getting better. We moving that ball. Montgomery is starting to look good too.
Montgomery came back. Yeah. Fields is getting better, and
Montgomery come back actually saved me in our fantasy versus Leo.
So that's what I'm saying. I think the Bears might make me look right because I'm saying Fields is getting better at the right time.
He is, but Mac out our defense getting drove on easy like.
Yeah, but Pittsburgh barely beat y'all. Pittsburgh got more weapons than people think. I told people when they 5-3 now. People wanted to count them out after they lost to the Packers, and they started out with 0-3, 0-2. Pittsburgh 5-3 now, second place in their division. And Cincinnati went from first to worst already in 2 weeks.
Yeah, what's Cincinnati record now?
5-4. But
it was 5-1, right?
But the Browns 5-4, the Steelers 6-2, and the Steelers 5-3. Ravens 6-2. So they're last now.
Ravens might be 6-3.
I'm saying, but then the Bengals went from first a week ago to last.
Dan Capella won the rebound title last year.
That's with the Hawks. I'm saying been rebounding and playing D.
Yeah, he won the rebounding title last year.
That's what I'm saying.
He always rebounded.
Yeah, he was a rebounder with the right. That's what I never got on him for that.
And I remember when they got rid. They stooped for getting rid of him.
Well, yeah,
when they went small. Hey, PJ Tucker looking like he got bounced now. What up? He did lose some weight too, though.
But Mike, I like last night we played the Lakers.
You don't like PJ Tucker?
I like PJ Tucker, but Mike, I don't like what the Heat have been doing the last 3 years. Crowder was 6'8", but I still don't like that, Mike. Dwight, it was one possession last night with Dwight Howard. Got 4 offensive rebounds in the row.
But Dwight Howard, I remember one game he had all zeros and he had like 6 fouls. Was that yesterday?
No, he had. Well, yesterday.
I'm saying the game before he had all zeros. He had like.
He did, but I'm saying it was one possession yesterday. He got fouled and then he started clapping. This
Vogel
like the first quarter. No, he don't. Some games he play a lot. Other games he don't play at all.
Yeah.
But last night in one possession, Dwight Howard had 3 offensive rebounds on us. We miniature. That's I don't trust Miami versus the Bucks.
Y'all actually small lineup don't affect y'all because y'all switch everything in that it works.
I don't care. It ain't gonna work versus Giannis. It ain't gonna work versus Mike Brook Lopez and Giannis. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work versus. I mean,
y'all was small versus them at the bubble and beat them.
That was different. We had Crowder. We had Iggy. Iggy and them kind of got size too to be small.
But they still really have size, and you got them as a title contender.
You don't need. You got Kevin Durant. You don't need.
You got Kevin Durant.
You don't understand that man's the best player in the world. Like I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I'm trying. That's why when I hear when people act like I do, I'll be biased for the Heat. No, they don't got Kevin Durant on the team. They're not Kevin Durant. Like you saw what the Bucks did to the Heat, and you saw what they did to Kevin Durant. They had to beat him in 7. Even with his players being injured, he went down to the wire with them. You saw what they did to the Heat. They're not Kevin Durant. So you're right.
The crazy part is
the Heat need size.
They couldn't do nothing with Kyrie and KD, but with Harden and KD is easier. They couldn't do nothing with Kyrie and KD.
Harden was hurt too.
But you know me.
He was hurt. I know, but I'm just saying.
If you play,
I'm just saying. I know, but I'm just saying it wasn't like they can do something because they can't do nothing.
And Harden, my favorite player. That's why
they can't do nothing with Harden and KD either. Harden
started off the season bad. I'm
not gonna make any excuses, but it wasn't hard. That wasn't. That was one of us showed up.
No, but I don't like the way Harden played with the Nets. He don't try to score as much as I don't know. He need to.
Yeah, right now he not. But I'm confident that he will. That he will. Man, y'all.
But let's go to the real talk situation. And,
we got a couple. We ain't got no topics. We just gonna talk about some stuff.
Yeah, what we gonna talk about? We talk about the
Let's talk about your week this week. My car got repoed at work.
Yeah,
I told people I was gonna. They repoed my car. I thought he got man. Look, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I was like
repo man.
I was like Jody off Baby Boy, dude. I was like, I had went out. I was about to take my car to the dealership to get a trade in. I thought. And then they played because the transmission going out. So I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm telling them, I'm like, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to the dealership. So I'm talking with one of my coworkers. We walk to her car, and I go walk to my car. So I go to the back. I look at the spot. I'm like, my car usually right here. You know, I do the alarm. I don't hit the alarm. I can't find it. So I go back to the school. Like, I know I'm not crazy. I'm like, I think they stole my car. So then my assistant principal come out. Me and him go look for it. My boss like, go help him look for it. Go help him look for his car because, I think he had his car coming in this morning. He tripping. So I go look for my car. I can't find it. I'm like, man, somebody stole my car. Oh my God. He like, well, maybe you could make an insurance claim for it if they stole. That's not a bad thing because your transmission was going out anyway. So we called 911. She was like, I'm gonna transfer you over to the car theft, dispatcher or whatever. So the car theft dispatcher got on the phone. She was like, what's your license plate number? I gave her my license plate number. She said, sir, your car wasn't stolen. It was repo.
That's exactly like baby
me
boy.
And me and boss lady looked at each other and started dying, dude. I was so embarrassed.
So what you would do? What you got to do?
You said, what do I got to do? Well, they said, because I told them. Well, I told them I wasn't paying on the car. Can you trade that in? That's what. At first, that's what we was going to do because I haven't had the car for a year and the transmission already went bad. And I told them I wasn't paying on the car that went bad. And then I told, like, we talked that Saturday. And then they was like, yeah, dude was like, yeah, come Monday morning. I called that snake Monday morning. He's like, I'm going to call the loan guy to make sure that we got a car that we can switch the loan over to that car. You just bring the car. We'll be looking forward to see you after work. And then he called the loan dude, told him I started like he has a car at work. And then they came up to my job, thought they was slick and took the whip.
Wow.
Took the whip. After they sold me a bogus car, they talking about well, Roderick, you haven't paid your bills. I'm like, dude, I'm 2 months behind. And that's because y'all sold me a lemon. I told them I wasn't paying on it. Like, my life is a real movie. They came and jacked my shit from work. Just crazy. I was embarrassed like a mother.
No, Wentz ain't trash, cuzzo. Wentz been playing good, actually.
DC said Wentz trash?
No, he said, is Wentz still trash? Wentz been playing good.
No, Wentz ain't never been trash.
But then, yeah, hopefully you get your car situation figured out.
You know, they did me dirty. They Jody my ass, y'all. I'm telling you. They definitely Jody me, man. Yeah. They definitely Jody my ass. For real, for real.
Dig, man.
Also, y'all, I wanted to let y'all know, man, today is a special day. No, not a special day in our family, but it became special. It's a monumental day. 20 years ago on this day, Pops Rod Sr. passed away on this day, so it's been 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years.
So it's crazy. We doing the podcast on this day. It was a Sunday. November 11, 2021.
Bears played the Packers that day.
Yeah, I remember
Chicago.
that. They lost 16-13.
I remember that vividly.
They lost 16-13.
I was at my grandma's house. Yep. That's crazy.
I remember I tricked this dude, Mike, the one who told me. I was like, Mike, my dad did. He was like, Rod, they weren't supposed to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I was worse for a little brother. That was bogus. But no, yeah, we just wanted to say that, it's been 20 years, Pops. We do this episode for you. Love you, miss you, rest in peace. We out here. We're going to keep, going with brotherly differences. Y'all know how we do. We ain't going to get sentimental on here. We don't want my Dukes and Ray. No, I'm just playing. They ain't going to get sentimental. But yeah, today, November 11th. Also, happy birthday to cousin Lonnie. It's our cousin. It's my cousin Lonnie's birthday.
Happy birthday, Lonnie.
Lonnie, what? Cousin 30? 31.
What's good,
Lonnie,
Joe?
31.
What's good, Janelle?
Yeah. Yeah, what's good, everybody? Yeah, but we out here, y'all. You know what we doing on this Thursday.
Ask that question you said your coworker had about.
Who cheat more, men or women? Who y'all think cheat more?
It's probably the same, low key.
I think women cheat more. They just don't.
They better with it. They definitely better. Man, I don't know. I don't know the statistics on that, but I would say it's both. I don't know.
There be some women that be scandalous. Like I'm talking about knobbing you and then topping you off, and then they boyfriend or they be like,
what's considered cheating?
I'm on my way home in a second, baby.
Some people think flirting is cheating. Is you talking about cheating, just having sex with somebody else, or doing like doing oral shit with other people? Is that cheating, or is it just sex for you?
What's understood on the explain? We know what cheating.
Some people think flirting is cheating.
Well, all depends.
It all depends.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I may happen with conversation. Like if my girl got another job, if she got her own job, if she got mad at the job, if she have a 5-minute conversation with them, of course, a little bit of flirting may go on that way, So I don't look at that as cheating, but intentional flirting and cheating, that's considered.
On this podcast, listen to they say, they say, men really can't cheat, and women be cheating. To me, it's even. It's about even.
I would say it's close.
Women better.
It's not that women are more, but I think that women cheat.
Reverend Janelle said, "Man, of course."
But I think women cheat more because they don't get caught as much. Think about it. For every woman you catch, there's 5 of them you didn't catch. So just because you didn't catch it, don't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, to me, it's tough. It's tough.
And I think, this what I will say. I will say this: a good man that ain't about cheating won't cheat. Okay, he'll be stuck in his conviction. He's not gonna cheat. A good woman, that is not necessarily the case. A good woman will still cheat because I'll tell you why. Because a good woman will cheat because women are emotional creatures. Okay, a good woman will cheat because You could be doing everything you want, but let y'all have a little hiccup there, a little hiccup here. A good woman could be good to you and then still having a side nigga on the side. I know plenty of women that's good, you know.
But a lot of things get mad about men. A lot of men
solid,
fall in love with the side chicks.
Doing.
A lot of men fall in love with side chicks, and that annoys me.
You keep saying a lot of men fall in love
with side chicks for real though.
If you ain't in love with your main girl, Mike, you can't be in love with no side chick.
Dude, they be falling in love with their side chicks. It's like you can probably get away with cheating if you didn't fall in love with the side chick, and that's what really get a lot of men in trouble.
A good woman won't cheat. Rod, shut up. Bullshit. Okay?
Do you agree with this? I'm gonna ask another question.
Students today. I'm like he said. The teacher told him, he was like, "You cut off the light in the auditorium." He was like, "Bullshit, you lying about me." I was
listening to they saying I don't know where they get these stats from. They were saying like it was like a study saying non-monogamous relationship like polygamy relationships is more happier. I don't know where them stats come from, but they was talking about that. Do you agree with that?
Well, I'm not gonna say.
Do y'all agree with that?
I'm not gonna say. Well, you mean happier? What I will say, happier, Mike, they're probably looking at it from a simple point of when you do stuff with other people, you're not jealous, you're not getting mad. So if you agree to be in a polygamous relationship, you know your partner gonna be with other people, so you know that off bat. So I think that's probably a large part where it come in at. That like if you agree with your girl, y'all say we're gonna be in a polygamous relationship. And then one Friday night you come home with a chick and she getting dick down in the next room, you're not gonna be mad because this is agreed upon. Versus, so it's not that you happier, it's that like if you're in a relationship that's monogamous and then that's happening, yeah, you're gonna be upset, yeah, you're gonna be mentally drained because that wasn't agreed upon.
And sometimes that can backfire you, because what if like, because I just saw someone
I wouldn't necessarily say you happier. I will say that I feel like that relationship will be less stressful for you than if your partner's out there having sex with multiple people because you've agreed upon that.
Yeah.
Versus if you agree on monogamy and they out there having sex with multiple people, you out there stressing, worried about what they.
I saw where dude had 2 women, they was real content, but I said that may not last long. He had one woman, it was 2, and they was real content of just sharing him.
Yeah, some women be, you know. Ray said, repeat the question. The question was, Ray, do you think that people that's in a polygamous relationship are more happy than people that's in a monogamous relationship? And I said I don't necessarily know if they're more happier.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting the stats from. I just heard that on Brilliant Idiot.
They probably are basing it off the fact of the relationship point and relationship stance only. That you're with multiple people and you're happy because you get to do what you want to do, and your partner's not getting mad about it or stressed about it.
I agree, DC. And some people really, and there's some people who really like on some cuckold type stuff. Some people like seeing a woman get
spouse to step out. That's what I'm saying. DC, and if that's agreed upon, that's why I probably think they meant it was more.
I really do think it's people who like seeing a woman getting.
It is
getting.
I told you it was an old white dude. When I was coaching,
some people really like
the AAU team.
Some people like seeing that.
When I was coaching the AAU team, it was me and the rest of the other coaches. We went to a bar in the Dells, and it was this all white couple. They was from Illinois. They was up there in the Dells for the weekend too with their family. And the lady was all up on me and wanted to talk to me and the other coach. And the husband was like, "You guys could come back. I'll film it. You know, I just want to watch. Like, I want to watch her with you." And if she wants,
I agree with Ray too, though.
They was like, if she want to watch it, they was. And then
deep down, they miserable, and the jealousy gonna come out soon enough. And a lot of people said that eventually you may have some people will get jealous, and it'll come out soon enough.
Possibly,
and it will.
So it was like,
yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Like in their 40s, they said they some of the biggest swingers in the Midwest. They was from Illinois. But dude was telling me he was like, if my wife want both of you, I'll watch it and record it. He was like, but if she wants you, like telling me like she wants you, and I'll watch it.
See, it's a tough word out here because people like different things.
I was like, yeah, I'm not comfortable with you watching, but I'll take your wife though. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
for real. I wasn't comfortable with that nigga. Yeah,
people like different things, man.
For real though,
people like different things. But yeah, for me, the cheating thing, I really think both sexes cheat a lot. Men and women both cheat a lot. I think it's about. I'm not gonna say it's even for me.
This nigga tripping
for real
because men ain't out here cheating. Look, I don't know.
Stop it, Rod. Come on, man. Stop.
Black men especially don't cheat.
Okay, Charlamagne the God Jr.
Black men don't cheat. That's black men don't cheat. Yes, ASJ. I'm telling you, they wanted to watch a boy get down.
Stop, Rod.
Shit. They don't.
I'm not even going. Yes.
I ain't finna let you sit here and lie on all our brothers on the podcast. Brotherly differences, we don't cheat. You come on.
I'm not gonna say my rules for it because that'll get the women mad. But definitely,
bros definitely cheat. No, none of my men. No, none of my niggas cheat. You feel me? We out here.
Stop it.
We out here making a difference in the community. Yes, they do. Don't even make it a race thing. Men cheat in general.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
maybe. Let me give y'all some advice real quick, okay? We're gonna turn this into the Rodcast.
Women cheat too. Don't bring
We're gonna
just
turn this
men
into
who
the
say that.
Rodcast 101. So let me give y'all some
Women
advice.
probably could last
Because
over
we
the
can't
men
go
in a tough
nowhere with him. We
relationship.
can't do nothing with this right here. He fucking it up for all of us. Let me tell y'all this, okay? The reason that some of y'all out here probably getting cheated
I agree
on,
with that, DC.
let me give y'all the rap taste 1 2 1 2. I'll give you 3 reasons why you probably getting cheated on. 1, you don't shut the fuck up. 2, your food is nasty. And 3, you ain't giving enough sex up. Those are the 3 reasons why a man would cheat.
Some people really addicted to cheating, dude. No, real talk. Some people really just addicted. Some people like that rush of just cheating. And people are like, why do you have the relationship we go cheat? Some people like the relationship and some people like cheating.
You said some people like
you want to have that person at home,
3 reasons.
Then you want to go out there and cheat.
The food is cold on the table. There ain't no motherfucking food on the table. She ain't giving up that snatch, and she won't shut the fuck up. Them 3 reasons why men cheat. Name me other reasons. We simple
we
creatures.
Don't have the same
Name me
views
other
on
reasons
that.
why we cheat. We cheat because, she's not emotionally holding us enough. No, that's why women cheat. Because you're not paying their ass no attention. You're not holding them. You're not spooning them. You're not cuddling them. You're not watching
podcast. 2 women. I actually like their podcast. 2 black women. They be saying dick size. Why they be cheating.
Well, that too. You know, if a nigga out there, he just got to lick it every time he can't stick it. Of course, she gonna want a real man.
So yeah, they be saying a lot of women cheat because of dick size.
Rod clearly doesn't like women. Wow, Rod. There's no.
I won't go that far.
A woman cheat because a man treat her better than a scandalous skeezer, right? Look, all I'm telling y'all is there's reasons why men have cheated. It's in the history. It's in the laws. It's in the laws why men have cheated.
Man, it's different reasons why both sex cheat.
I told you, no, it ain't.
It's different reasons.
Those are the reasons why men cheat.
For another type of podcast, I'll give you. There's rules to it too, though.
Rules to cheat?
Yes, but I'm not gonna say all that right now. But
give me one rule to cheat. No, I need to know one, my nigga. Damn, let a nigga know one rule to cheat.
There's an exception to cheat, like for certain high value men and stuff.
Oh, well,
there's exceptions to the rules, but both sexes cheat. Basically,
well, I know. Well, no,
and the reasons you were saying that's false because some men just cheat for no reason because they just addicted to cheating. The woman can be bringing the food and everything, and some men just addicted to cheating.
I say good food. Do you like the food? Just because she brings,
she can be giving you great home cooked meals every night, and some dudes still cheat. So
she giving you great
cooked meals. It ain't no reason.
Great
some
pussy,
dudes just like cheating.
She not nagging, and you cheat. But then you gay.
You sound like Mike.
Yeah, like if that woman doing all 3 of them things and you still cheat. No. Well, you might be keeping it in the closet. That's all I'm saying. But there's no woman in history that does all 3 at the same time consistently. They might do it for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months.
But in the perfect world, and people ain't no relationship perfect. It's gonna be things.
Oh, trust me, I know.
We all get tired of each other. No, you go get tired of your husband. You'll get tired of your wife.
Rod, the president of the He-Man Woman Hating Club.
You just have to
find a man that puts a warm meal on the table. It's not my job. Look, I know how to cook. So I'm not talking about for me. I'm just simply saying when women be wanting all this 5K carrot gold rings and all this carrot, your ass better be cooking something. Full course meal or something. Like Martin said, you want some steak? It's a side of dick on this too.
Marriage is about how you deal with adversity, man. You got to be able to deal with adversity. Because you're about to be around that person. You're possibly be around that person for the rest of your life, so you're gonna have to deal with certain things. Compromising.
Yeah, they tell you that. That's marriage contract. You got to be able to deal with her bitching and nagging. Deal with it. No, let me stop, y'all. I'm just talking shit. Rod, stop. It's 6 hands in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Men just as much cheat as women do. Women be out here cheating, y'all. I don't want to hear none of this. Women be out here cheating.
Women just sneakier with it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's different rules for
Talking about I better find a man that's going to cook. That's what I mean. I better find a man that puts a warm meal on the table.
What time is it? Check out for my car. Oh, let me.
What time is it?
10.
They finna repo your shit. They finna repo your shit. What DC said, Rod, does social media affect if you take a woman serious or not for a relationship? Rod, does social media? Hell yeah, social media affect if I take a woman serious, DC. And that's the problem. Look, if you on social media, I said this before here. If you on social media and you posting half naked pictures, and I ain't in none of the pictures. You out here being flirtatious, like rate my head game or saying statuses like that, like my head is an 8 out of 10. I'm not taking you serious.
Would you want your girl? I've on podcast list too. Would you want your girl to get rid of this one dude? Say his girl got to get rid of all social media.
No, you can have social media. I don't give a fuck. You can have social media.
But you talking about if you just post naked pictures of thongs and shit?
If you on there being DC on Twitter, if you on social media being reckless and shit, then you ain't gonna be my girl for too much longer.
YouTube, you mean?
Yeah, YouTube. My bad, right here on YouTube. You ain't gonna be my girl for so much longer. So yeah, DC, social media don't mean much for me. Like, especially if we agreed upon that. Like, if we say we not gonna shout relationship status on social media, we just gonna keep our social medias the way they been. And she making like funny statuses, then no, that's not a problem. But if she want me to do all this in a relationship shit on Facebook and people know that we mutually exclusive and you on Facebook cutting up, then yeah, we gonna have a discussion. That's all. We gonna have a discussion. Ask him, have he watched Insecure yet? What the fuck, Insecure? What's Insecure, the movie or the show?
The show.
The new show. No, I have not watched the new season.
I'm waiting till the whole season over and then I'm a binge watch it.
I haven't watched the new season. But Lawrence wasn't the cheater. Issa Rae was the cheater. That bitch was getting fucked in the studio while Lawrence was at the crib trying to better his life, trying to get a job, struggling to get a job, and you at the studio getting your brains beat out. And I love me some Issa Rae. But, man, she was scandalous. And that's what I mean. That's what she did that at that man lowest. Women to do that to you at your lowest. And then she tried to make it seem like she had reason to do that. Yeah, I watched that whack-ass episode, Desiree.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up on Insecure when it's over.
And I got to catch up on all of it.
It's over in December. She said December
get off 26th. Season 1. We passed that. No, we ain't past that because she fucked up real love, right? They would have been married. They would have been somewhere. Had she not let Daniel beat her back in and put her in a wheelchair. Fuck. He beat her back in the studio. In there making beats.
Basically, what Issa Rae showed you is the case is he was doing the right thing. He wasn't going out of nothing, and he wasn't cheating on her, and she still did him wrong.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Lawrence forgave her. Yeah, as a man, you never forgive that. You'll never forget that. Especially when he had to find out the way he found out. When he found out the way he found out.
No, man, and then he started acting a fool.
And I'm pissed I can't even go to Denver this week. I'm supposed to go to Denver and turn up this week.
Hey, Mama.
What? I was supposed to go to Denver and turn up this week.
Parking lot?
Mama!
We're going to be ending soon.
Oh, okay.
I wish we had a live camera. I'll show y'all the tow truck taking off his car. That'd be 2 of our
cars. We're going to be ending soon because my car definitely
we got about 8 more minutes.
Okay. What else we going to talk about last 8 minutes, man? You know.
You can't be saying that, letting the people know that we ain't got shit to talk about.
I'm saying what else we gonna talk. Yeah, I'm saying what else we want to talk about. What else y'all got to talk about? We got something to talk about, but I'm saying what y'all want to talk about. Amy funny. What's up? I'm gonna be up to she working. You still working 7, right?
She's still there.
Me and Makai will be up there soon.
When was the last time you whooped your kids? No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna put you on blast like that.
I really don't whoop my kids, but I do snap on them. I hit them. I did give them a little taps, but I never.
Don't say hit like you talking about. I hit.
But no, when they really be getting out of hand, I will give them a little tap. But no, I never whoop
my kids the other night.
No, I never whoop my kid ever.
Lawrence forgave her,
but I will snap on them when they acting too crazy.
I feel you. Oh yeah, last week we didn't get to talk about her, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Disrespecting Will, but that's Will's fault. Will is the reason she
said
like
Will's a band.
What
bitch ass nigga? A band.
I ain't gonna do my girl like that. But the reason she acting out is Will's fault.
Will's fault. Damn.
She got some on him that he don't want to come out, and I know what it is probably.
That he was out here having all types of relations with everybody in Hollywood.
No, yeah, basically she got some on him. He don't want to come out, and it is what it is. But she's disrespecting him. And she's also calling out for help from him too, though. I think she kind of wants his attention too, and he basically ain't giving it to her.
She's getting on my last nerve. Scandalous. They both talk too much.
But Will needs.
She's responsible.
Will jealousy of Tupac is kind of annoying too, though.
Wait, who said something about
like his insecurity about Tupac is just crazy for a man of his caliber.
They said I got mommy issues.
They need to stop.
Somebody said I got mommy issues.
They probably was joking.
I don't know what they said. I saw that comment. They said he should. Wait. Rob, people gonna think you got mommy issues. Stop talking that crazy ish. I spoiled you. No, you didn't. Mom, you didn't spoil me. I was a thug from day one.
I will say this: people hate the truth.
He should have had her ass sign a non-disclosure when they got married. Laugh my ass off. They need to go to couples therapy and shut up. You know what he need to do? He need to resort back to Uncle Ike. That's what he need to do.
No, don't hit it. You just need to control.
I didn't say don't stop saying the hit word.
I
said he need to resort back to Uncle Ike.
Will ain't handling his business.
Jada got him like that with Pac, not Pac himself.
No, not Pac himself. It's Jada. Yeah, but yeah, his Will messing up himself. His insecurity about Tupac.
Nigga, Tupac is dead.
I know, but I'm saying he's still insecure about him. That's what I'm saying. He's still insecure about him.
Fucked up like you insecure about a dead man.
Yeah, I know. Just because his wife in love with him still.
Oh, she in love with him. Her bald head ass. No, I'm just playing. She in love with August. That's because Jada had Tupac on a pedestal. It would be hard for any man to live up to that.
Man, he need to get over that.
Ray Ray said, no, he not anymore. Will Smith, kill Smith. Damn, Will.
But I agree with whoever said they both need to quit putting their business out and working their relationship. They need to quit doing that or just get a divorce.
You see they bringing the game back? That's what I want to talk about last day.
Yeah, but I see Jason ain't in it. I don't think he in it. I ain't seen him in the preview.
So what? The nigga was retarded.
I like Jason was big on that show.
The nigga was retired anyway.
Malik still playing IC, but come on, man.
Malik about to be an ownership. Jason was retired anyway. How juicy can it be? And Jason, you need to be off the show for doing what you did to Chardonnay and choosing a white woman.
Yeah, he did. He did do Chardonnay bogus though.
And choosing a white woman over her. They made me sick with that. I ain't got nothing with interracial relationships. Y'all know that, but I'm just saying over Chardonnay.
He did do her bogus though.
That was my baby. Okay.
He did Brandy
bogus, straight trash. Anything with Derwin Davis and them Nelly is not gonna be trash.
I think the new game do look whack. I ain't gonna watch it, but it look whack. I did not like the Jason one in it. Cause Jason a big. I like when all the old characters come back.
I like it too. He's
Scandalous. He's a Melly not in it.
His big bald headed ass don't need to be in it. Like I say, he pissed me off with what he did.
Malik be doing OC shit too. He took Blue Girl. Like Malik, come on, y'all was
cool. No, he wasn't cool with Blue. Malik is a rat anyway. We know Malik is a rat.
That's your teammate girl though.
You saw what he did with TT's girl.
Yeah, that's bogus, dude. Like, come on, that's the
fact they did that with TT girl. The only person Malik had loyalty to was Derwin because he didn't smash Melanie when he could have. That's the only person that Malik was ever loyal to, really, was Derwin.
He would have if Melly wasn't trying to do it just to pay him back. If she wasn't trying to do it, if she would have came from a different way, he would have did it.
Malik don't care. He didn't care how you come in, but I feel like Derwin because he took Derwin under his wing.
But I'm saying, you remember when he was getting on Derwin by Steve Harvey suit when he stuck him. I bet if Melanie would have came in his room that night, he would have did it.
No, because like then he could have went to go try it. I don't think Malik wanted to do that to Derwin because I think he actually was the one person. That's what I think the story's trying to tell us, that he really trusted Derwin's friendship because Derwin was really the only person, if you listen to it, Malik felt like that liked him based on everything outside of his money. He felt like everybody was only around him because of his money because they all thought he was stupid. You remember he said that, and that's why he's like ding dong when Malik had that ODC or that OCD about washing up, and he made Derwin come to the field with him, and then he told Derwin, he said, "You've been like looking up to me basically when you was a rookie. When I was a $40 million kid, like my money never did nothing to you." So I think Malik had different respect for Derwin. That just could be me reaching, but I think he did because I think he could have smashed Melanie on multiple occasions if he wanted to. The scandalous ski of your skin.
Once the scandalous is bogus.
Once the scandalous like a brother to him. Once the scandalous skis are always a scandalous skis. Okay.
He was bogus to it to TT.
I love the game. I hope it's just as good as it used. Thank you, Ty. Some optimism on the podcast that I like to see, Ty, because I'm hoping it's good too. She in love with the dead man, but that will fault what sense.
DC, I get what you're saying, but low key, you can't really.
What if your wife let it be known a dead man will always be before you? Hey, it is some dead niggas out here that got more
reps than niggas that's alive. And I've never been in that situation, so I really can't speak on it that much. But to be honest,
all right, ASJ, appreciate you for stopping in, getting lit with the boys. I'll see you in the AM. Doing what we do best, holding it down tomorrow at Fuck Them Kids Friday. See you tomorrow.
Bro, don't be saying that.
Facts. Everybody know that's a thing for me. Fuck them Kids Friday. That's a national holiday if you work in the school.
But DC, I can't be insecure about her loving the dead man because it's like it depends on if I come into a relationship and she in love with a dead man, she fell in love.
I'm gonna say this. So I will say this. I'm not ever gonna judge no dead man. But if she start loving the dead nigga more than she loved me, like you still.
But you don't. What if he died? What if he died on her and stuff like that?
Nigga, you might as well cheat on me. You might as well cheat on me. But that's worse. That you could tell if a woman love a dead man more than you.
But that man ain't no threat to you.
I'm not saying a threat to you. She's a threat because she never gonna love your ass. Every time she see you, might as well be dead. You might as well just let it be like this. Dead.
Oh God, stop it! And but you, it's hard to probably get over that stuff, man. You never know. You got to be secure enough to get over. You
definitely do. I'm not saying you forget about the person that died that you was with, but Mike, come on now. If you get with a woman, and her man die, and then say
he should be worried if he was alive.
It's not about being worried, but
if he was alive, it should be worried.
Y'all laying in bed and you hold her, she be like, "This is how Micah held me." Oh my God!
But Will can't be mad anyway. What if you? Because he be acting the fool anyway, so he can't be mad.
Here you go. What if you played?
He be acting the fool.
What if you played the video game and she said Micah held the controller that way? Nigga, she loves that.
But I'm saying he can't be mad.
Micah is Mike. Okay, Mike is the new Micah. You just alive.
What I'm saying is he can't be mad because he be acting the fool out here in these streets.
See, Mama said it is hard. Beverage pouring after school. Okay then, ASJ.
I remember I went to one happy hour.
We be lit at happy hour. For real? I beat their ass.
Y'all still go to the Hiawatha?
No. The soon as we went to the move, we've been going to the moves lately.
Where's the one right by the Holiday? Where's the one right by the Holiday? Y'all still go there?
Sonora.
Y'all don't go there no more?
No, not really.
Where y'all go now?
To the moose over Northeast. We go Northeast.
Oh, damn.
They cheaper. We used to go to Schooners, but we go to the moose. But yeah, man, if she loved Big Vic, what's good, Big Vic? He said, my gosh. Deshandra, what's good, girl?
What up, Vic?
She watching.
What up, Vic?
Nelly, still, what they say, Desiree Blocker. Yep, both just miserable. What both they ass get out. Love myself, but girl, I can't.
I agree. They both is just miserable.
Who's she talking about? She talking about me?
No, she's talking about Will Smith and Jada.
They said, girl, I can't stand Condola ass. Oh, Condola,
Condola, insecure.
Insecure, she fucked up the relationship.
I'm gonna catch up.
He should have hit a hitman now, kick that bitch down the stairs.
How she messed it up?
Okay,
Lawrence messed it up.
Let me stop. I'm sorry.
Lawrence messed it up himself.
Violence. I did not wake up choosing violence. Okay, how? No, I'm not gonna ask y'all because I'm tired of you giving a blueprint to these bitches about us.
No, because we gotta hold ourselves accountable too, though.
I ain't holding shit accountable. Men been held accountable for thousands of years. I'm just trying to do what the white man did to us for 400 years.
We got a different set of rules. So
what's that?
That'll be for another episode. We got a different set of rules, but we still is consequences to our actions.
I play too much. I've been playing a lot today.
We can't be irresponsible with our advantages we have with the advantages we have. So
shit.
What I'm saying is we can't be irresponsible with it. Like Will is irresponsible with his wife. And that's why she acting out on him.
Hell no, he ain't irresponsible with her. Her ass tangled up in them entanglements. Let's call it what it is. I'm tired of you.
Because Will be irresponsible out here.
I'm not blaming the man for her being an SS. And I ain't talking about no Monte Carlo, nigga. I'm talking about her being a scandalous skeezer.
Wife is a reflection of him, of you.
Just like Dale Curry out here cheating with a pale-ass white dude.
And that's Dale Curry's fault because he was out here in these streets on the road.
Moose on my road is the shit. You watching this football game? Hey, Vic know about the Moose on my road. That is the C, Vic. I was busting their ass in darts last time we played, Mike. Joe got his win last, but it was alleged. It was a questionable win because Joe was over the line. But me and Ortega won. I won back-to-back. Mike, I'm a beast. I won back-to-back champions in darts like I did in fantasy football. The Dolphins beating their ass
15-3.
What quarter?
Fourth. Yeah, I needed that. They got a defensive touchdown.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Ain't nobody in the AFC or the NFL. Y'all see what the fuck going on? Yeah.
This your last win for a while.
Yeah. Y'all see what's going on? What we did to Dallas? No, we gonna get back to the Real Talk section in 1 minute. But y'all, I didn't get to talk about it today and glow. Okay? Mike and them on the group talking about Morgan. Yeah, where your fat ass at, Morgan? Morgan talking about some yup. Morgan over here. Oh, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan, y'all. Denver didn't beat nobody. They beat the worst teams in the league. And let me tell y'all what we did last Sunday.
Credit due, man.
The number one offense in the NFL and number one in every major category. 30-0 for 56 minutes out of 60 minutes of straight domination on that ass. Okay? That's what we did.
8-9, bro.
And now we're about to beat the Eagles. Yeah, I'm supposed to be at that game. Julian, Mr. Roy, corduroy wearing ass boy, with his jersey tucked in with Crocs. Leo, yeah, Mr. Crackshaw Leo.
Broncos will be 8-9
We're about to bust
y'all
ass this Sunday. 34-10. Bronco Nation over the Eagles in Denver. It's going to be a big win before the bye week. 6-4 going into the bye week. 3 wins in the war again. 2 3-game winning streaks. And Von Miller going. They thought he was giving up on the season. You saw it.
One more real talk question before we get out of here. One more real talk question.
Yeah. He saw it.
Make it juicy. One more real talk
Desiree
question.
Blocker, stop it. Men ain't been held accountable for shit. That's why niggas think everything a game now. It is a game. Shit, you want to roll the dice next? You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, no, look, let's talk about it. Okay, y'all. I don't even want to leave tonight. I want to be on here with y'all tonight because, I'm talking that. Y'all lucky I don't got my black box with me. Next week, I'm going to have my black box back on here with me. Y'all so lucky I ain't been sipping because I really would let y'all know. I really would get out my element right now because y'all on here tripping tonight. Okay? Y'all are on here tripping tonight. And I got to set y'all straight. What Ty say? That was the game. DC said he was with her when he was alive, Mike.
Yeah, we are.
That was DC talking about Will Smith and Pac and now. Oh, cool. What was we about to talk about? Let me see.
You was talking about something about I don't even know.
I said something
about holding men accountable. When Ray said something.
Oh yeah, Ray said something. I'm not gonna even get into that Ray then because they think I'm a spokesman for the He-Man Club. But I literally just be putting on. Once again, black men don't cheat. There's no such thing as black man cheating because our shit is justified out here. Okay.
It's consequences to the actions.
Oh, dead. No, it is. It's consequences to the actions. It's definitely consequences to the actions. Yeah. Oh yeah. Congratulations to me, y'all. My son is doing the next 3 months. No, I'm just playing. Right, stop with the bullshit.
DC never.
Nigga, what?
They never held accountable.
Vaughn, what do you gotta say? Who never held accountable?
When double standards is not on their side, they have a fit.
DC, you need to get back on Facebook because that's the question. Let's ask that to some of our viewers now. When are women held accountable?
They got so much privilege and don't even know it.
Tina Turner wasn't even held accountable. Everybody felt bad for her.
All right, now let's not go that far.
Everybody felt bad for her because what I did. But why the fuck you ain't leave? You was Tina. Huh? Hold her accountable for staying. She wanted to get her ass beat.
Well, what's the name was right. Vanessa Bill Calloway character was right. Like he could do that to you, he could do that to me. So yeah,
you know what I'm
saying. Eventually, you do got to.
We talking about holding accountable. Let's hold them accountable.
And there's consequence to her actions.
Rod taking it too far. Hey, I'm just saying. Let's take it accountable. How about let's go down the line? How about Yvette off Baby Boy? Okay. Let's talk about Yvette off Baby Boy. She wasn't held accountable when she was putting on for Jill Bird's books. Telling all her man's business.
But Jody was being irresponsible too, just smashing anything and everything.
How you gonna be telling a nigga that can't do nothing for you? Okay, this nigga got a hot cot in a day, and you put money on his books, and you telling him about your life as if he gonna come make your life better.
Yeah, but Jody was treating her, she basically thought I need to get payback type shit.
Payback from a nigga that's locked away that you can't even have access to.
Well, he was gonna get it. You saw he get out. So she was just keeping that.
I'm saying
she was entertaining.
She was held accountable. Maybe Jody was out stepping out because he paying the phone bill for her to speak to a nigga in jail.
Janelle said she don't count. What'd you say?
He paying the phone bill for her to speak to a nigga that's in jail.
He paying but he was driving her car and stuff.
Did he fuck any bitches in the car?
Yeah.
No, he did not in the car.
No, not in the car, but he was, what he was doing. He was getting it in.
He sold dresses.
Irresponsible.
He sold dresses.
And he didn't have his stuff. He didn't have it right.
Nigga, he sold dresses.
After a while,
his main clientele. That's what I'm saying, Mike. You out
after a while, giving good sex don't matter. You got to bring more to the table where you can get away with certain things.
That man was out here selling dresses. So of course, women was his top client. He used the car going around the city selling dresses. You saw what he was doing.
After a while, the good sex don't matter no more, and you got to keep upping your game up. And he wasn't upping his game up, so he was being irresponsible.
You saw the tinted windows and the rims he put on that motherfucking car. You saw that. You saw it. You saw the tints and the rims he put on that motherfucker.
Still driving her car.
So what? He fixed it up. You saw the vibes.
He fixed it up.
He did though. Like, why can't the man get credit for doing his part?
He took care of the car. Yeah, he was the one driving it, wasting all the gas, putting miles on it.
Taking her to work. What do you mean?
Taking her to work in her car.
I'm saying, but you said putting miles.
And where did he go after that?
Selling dresses.
Nigga said selling dresses. And
my nigga was going around the city selling dresses. And that's why when she took the car, he had to ride a bike and got robbed out of little dude in them because he couldn't sell dresses no more. Nigga, like, what? My nigga was out here selling dresses. He took care of the car. Thank you, DC. That's what I'm saying. I get that he didn't have a car.
You supposed to take care of the car when you driving, wasting all the gas, driving around LA.
Nelly talking about to his first BM house. DC
to his first baby mama house.
You get it, cuz he was taking care of the motherfucking car. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
If you want to do what you want to do, you got to be at a certain level. And he wasn't at that level.
Held accountable.
It can only last for so long when you're not at a certain level.
Look at Curry's mom. When was she held accountable? It always comes back to the male.
But that's
when is Jada Pinkett Smith held accountable?
Dale didn't have his stuff intact.
No, but we're asking when are they held accountable? You bringing it back to the man.
Because Dale didn't have it intact. You gotta have it intact.
Where they said, laugh outside, Mike said, driving around LA. You supposed to take care of the car, whether he drove it or not. Oh, so see, this is what I'm saying. You see what Vaughn said? So even if you're not driving her car, you supposed to take care of her car. You know, I get into an argument for that.
If they married, yeah.
Look, no, but I'm saying, like, even girls' girlfriends or girls you mess with feel that way because they told me, well, I'm gonna say ex-bae because she dumped the nigga. Ex-bae told me she dumped the nigga. Let me not say that on public TV. She told a nigga that I wasn't shit because
for real.
Really played too much. One day I went to go wash my car out and I cleaned my car out. She's like, you could have took my car and cleaned it out. And I could have, and I'm not saying it like I couldn't have. I didn't think of it like that. But I'm saying.
See, stuff like that, I'm always like, you should have did it. What makes you think
Facts.
I should have did it?
Facts. That's what I was saying. Because, like, did you ever do that to my car?
Yeah. See, stuff like that, I don't always agree with. Like, what made you think I should have did that then?
And, like, I'm not going to put her out here on blast because I do be putting people on blast. So I'm not going to say no names. But, like, somebody we know, one of our followers, had a friend that she was with watching movies with her via FaceTime. We talked about this. Like, that shit would never happen.
I'm not about to watch a movie with you on FaceTime anyway. No matter if I'm trying to get you or not. I'm not about to watch a movie with you on FaceTime. Maybe if I was in high school, maybe, but as a grown man, no, I ain't about to do that. I don't care if I'm trying to get the Jones or not.
Without being able to help me or do man duties that they want me to keep you around. And we said, yes, a lot wrong with that, Ray. And we said, when I said that about women duties earlier, cuzzo, they made it seem like I was a he-man.
But that's the thing, though. They want us to do man duties. But they don't want to woman duties.
When we said cookies, I even said, what about my warprint on the thing? But
exactly.
So what is
and
man
then they want to be equal, but then they don't want equal responsibility and stuff. So yeah.
Talk about man duties.
Like DC said, when do we hold women accountable?
Thank you, cuz.
So yeah, it's like you can't have it both ways. When double standard's not on your side, you can't have it both ways.
And then they go with period. How you move from a jobless nigga to a jailbird? Oh, she talking about Jody or Yvette.
I agree, Janelle, with that. Janelle, I agree with that.
Like, period. And don't get on my nigga.
Yvette was tripping.
No, Jody had a job. He was selling dresses.
No, Rod, Jody didn't have. He wouldn't have. Jody, a lot of this stuff was his fault too. You got people. Some men got to be held accountable. You can't always just like I tell you. You can't take up for women for everything, and you can't always just take up for men for everything. You got to hold men accountable when they not doing the right stuff. I'm just saying, y'all ain't finna say my nigga was unemployed. The nigga was selling dresses. Okay, he was out here selling dresses. We gonna put respect on his name one way or the other. I'm not. Hey, he was a hustler, so I'm not getting on him selling dresses. I don't know what he was bringing in, but he's bringing up. You saw what he did to that car. That car wasn't looking like. She should be able to drive her own self to work, and if you was making bread like that, you get your own car. Are you a traditional woman but want traditional treatment and chivalry? DC spit it, bro. No, for real, they want men to be.
We need to get into traditional.
We need to get DC a Bible with a microphone because Cuz preaching.
No, but they want men to be traditional, but they don't want to be traditional. So it's like, okay, we can't have it both ways.
Jody selling dresses, but he should have been wearing one dress. Wow, Deshandra, that just went far. That just went left. You know, he should have been wearing one. Like, why y'all gotta choose violence? And then women do that. They like to cut deep. Like, motherfuckers say some women that try to cut at your whole life, talking about he should have been wearing a dress.
Jody was being too irresponsible, man. That's his fault.
Well, yeah, you know, he did some things. And then my problem with Jody wasn't even on the relationship tip. It was more of him every time the movie got his ass socked up or slapped. About Snoop, Ving Rhames, guy's buddy choked him out when they was wrestling. Like, he got his ass punched too much.
That little niggas?
Yeah, the little niggas. He didn't even do shit like, give my bike. Like, nigga, I'm going to do something. And you ain't even swing first. You just let them swing on you. Then he gonna come in the house like he really got killed. Oh, I got beat by some little niggas.
But yeah,
men ain't traditional now. Y'all want women to be like grandmothers while y'all be like Jody. Don't nobody want women to be like grandmothers.
And no, that's not true because like I said, I always say, I'm getting on Jody. Like you didn't have your shit right. If
that's you. That's a problem. That's my problem.
No, with you. If you want to be able to do certain things, you gotta have yourself at a certain status. And Jody wasn't at a certain status.
This nigga here.
You gotta have your shit right if you want to be able to live the life like you want to live, Jody.
What life?
You got to get your shit right. You can't just be selling dresses, driving your girl car.
He said you can't be out here.
You got to be doing more than that.
Yeah, you got to be doing more than that. Woo, you got to be doing more for a woman that's out here telling her whole business
take care
to a jailbird ass nigga.
And that's his fault.
No, that ain't his fault.
You gotta handle your business.
That's not my fault that when I'm not around, I'm out here doing.
You can't be living with your mama trying to control a woman who got a whole place. He's not controlling her.
That's not his fault that when he not there, not to babysit her ass, that you have nothing else to do besides answer calls.
You gotta get your shit right
and gossip with your friends. Oh my God!
If you want to do what you want to do, you gotta get your stuff right.
Oh my God! Selling stolen merchandise at that. So what? A lot of merchandise we buy stolen. You like he said. That's why he snapped on. That's why the friend snapped on her. Boosters. If you want to be a Jody, just say that. Rob, what was Jody doing behind Yvette's back? What was he doing? They wasn't in no real relationship. He didn't even live there. When they had a son,
where he lived?
That was his mama. He lived at home with his mama.
That's already a red flag.
Well, no, like he said, this is grandma's house. So she lived at home with her mama. Her mama just died. Like, what?
And she gave it to her. She didn't give it to Jody. Jody was a kid living there.
Ain't have no real business. Hey, he was making money. He had a business. He put
making money, but buy your own car. Let her drive to work.
He could have bought his own car.
Get your own place.
You act like he couldn't. You saw the dates he put on that motherfucker.
This nigga talking about dates and tinted windows. Get your own car. You get your own place.
You saw the bike he made. That bike had to be worth something.
Bike.
Just saying, the parts for that bike probably weren't cheap. But I'm not taking up for Jody in no way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that you saw when his woman started being right at the end, it seemed like they got things going together when they was at the picnic. But she wasn't.
That's why the movie went off, because that shit wouldn't last.
Hell no. But you funny as hell. He said that shit wouldn't have lasted. But you saw how he was acting. But they didn't tell us the whole story how she was acting, which made him act that way.
Like Jody was irresponsible.
Just like another relationship where two could play their game. Vivica Fox was overboard in that motherfucking movie. Let my girl would have tried to make some rules up like that. Let her. It would have just been done right then and there. 10 days. What? That's what I'm saying. Two could play their game. All these movies I'm naming, these are real life situations where this shit happened in. Okay? It happens. Truth, Ray. Men ain't traditional now.
Yvette definitely should be held accountable too for her actions.
Man, don't nobody want no woman to be like our grandmama. Don't no woman want even y'all. Don't no man want even no woman to be like their mama because they can't live up to them standards at times.
I don't want women to go back to tradition, but what I'm saying is they can't have it both ways either. Like she said, about cleaning her car. Like, wait, what makes you think I need to clean your car?
I say women ain't loyal nowadays like they was in the 90s. In the 80s and 90s, women was getting slapped around. Niggas wasn't doing much, and they still was loyal. Now you see, you got niggas out here begging for women's attention, and they still ain't loyal. So now what? You got guys that's out here that's not deadbeat fathers, and they still getting dragged to court and pay child support. So what I'm saying is, our generation of men don't get credit talking about ain't traditional men.
No, but you got a lot of deadbeats out here too.
Yeah, them niggas was deadbeats, but Mike, you got way more or less deadbeats than in our generation than they had in their generation.
I ain't gonna say all that because a lot of stuff happened because of the war on drugs too.
I'm just saying, like, look at people like you, and like y'all taking care of y'all kids. Darius, y'all are males.
Little small sample sizes though. People you know, but it's definitely a lot of deadbeats.
That's our generation.
I seen some BS on Facebook that made me mad about a deadbeat that I knew.
Well, yeah, nigga, I'm not saying everybody not, but I'm saying nigga, like 90% of our friends' dads was deadbeats. Okay, you know, we grew up with people. Now I won't say deadbeats, but their dads wasn't around in their life like that, like on a day-to-day basis. That's what I'm saying. Versus now, Mike, you're starting to see more young fathers, at least that I know, and that I'm be around their. But
I guarantee if you did more research, there's a lot of dudes not in their kids' life either. It's
still, what you're around. Yeah, that's true. What DC say? Don't nobody feel sorry for Yvette. Look at the man she decided to lay with. That's DC. That be my thing when I say, Rod, you mad because women ain't settling for the bare minimum anymore. Man, shut that shit up. Talking about the bare minimum. What's the bare minimum? Look, y'all. I'm not even finna go here with y'all. Talking about you mad because women ain't accept the bare minimum. Like I said, that's why I rock with Kevin Samuels. It ain't about women not accept the bare minimum. Don't be trying to ask me to exceed the maximum when your ass can't even bring home a Wendy's value meal. Okay? Like, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers talking about I'm out here mad that you can't do the bare minimum. What else the fuck do you need? The minimum should be enough to get your ass. Why do I gotta go all over why do a motherfucker gotta go over the top to show you that he genuinely want to be with you? You get what I'm saying? Like, why do I gotta?
That's what I'm saying. They can't have it.
Why do I gotta go all over the top to show I want to be with you? If I show you I want to be with you, it don't matter how I do it. I'll show you I want to be with you. I don't have to do it like all candlelights and
they can't have it both ways. They can't pick and choose when they do it. They can't pick and choose when they want to be equal.
Like, motherfucker, if I say I want you and I show effort that I want you, that's enough. Like,
women can't pick and choose when they want it to be equal or when they want it to be you be a man or you and I'm gonna be a woman. You can't pick and choose.
One of our guys just posted something on Facebook. I hate that. Like, I've been seeing a lot of women say this. We're gonna leave it at this. We're gonna leave after this, y'all. I've been seeing a lot of people. You are sick. I've been seeing a lot of people on social media, like Twitter and stuff, say men in this generation don't chase women no more. You damn right. If I show interest in you,
chasing women, it's still
no. They said men don't really chase. Like, if a woman tell you she ain't interested, they said men don't stop. Nowadays, they don't chase women. They think,
but you gotta have low tolerance too, though, because ain't nobody about to be playing games like that, motherfucker. And then you got a lot of dudes in your DMs and stuff. Yeah,
that's what I'm
saying.
Playing games. That's what I'm saying. If I show you, if I have expressed to you that I got feel some type of way about you, that I like you, I'm not finna do all this extra shit.
They want you to play games and be on some simp type shit. Yeah, ain't nobody on that.
I ain't finna do all this extra shit to show you that I like you. The fuck? Like, no. If you ain't meeting a nigga halfway and showing genuine interest in me, then it's gonna be what it is.
But we need to, I'm not gonna just put it on one sex like
talking about pressure.
I'm not taking no sides. What I'm saying is we both is irresponsible with our shit. And that's just what it is.
But I have a lot
of I'm not about to have women have rearing them and taking up for women. And
I got a lot of single friends.
Excuses for men.
Ron, I'm about to be 30. I'm single. You said there are a lot of good men out here, but I have a lot of single friends. It's slim pickings. Maybe your friends are the problem. Seriously, maybe your friends could be the problem. That's what killed me. When people think that it's slim pickings because women are single, that's not true. It's probably slim pickings because they are single for a reason. I'm serious. Some women that are single for a reason. Maybe they too sadiddy and you can't be sadiddy because what the fuck you got going for you besides being a hood rat? Or maybe some women are, like I said, your ass won't steak and you worth the happy meal, motherfucker. Like, that's what it's enough men and women out here to go around. It ain't slim pickings, man. I hate that. Women be saying they're slim picking the men out here. It's a very few good men, but there's so many good women.
Well, it is more women than men.
I'm not saying that, but they saying there's slim pickings for good men out here. It's slim pickings for women to find good men. No, that's not true.
When they do find a good man, he'll be too boring.
That's when women find a good man, it's always something else. Like, it's always.
And I've been seeing a lot of women get rid of a good man because of his dick size and shit. I be hearing stuff like that. I be hearing that a lot.
You've been talking about dick size a lot tonight.
I listen to a podcast that bring on like millions of. A lot of women, I was cheating on a man because of this. He was a good man.
I'm gonna tell you,
that's why I'm bringing it on here.
That's probably the only reason a woman would stay.
I listen to a podcast. They bring on at least 8 to 10 women 5 days a week, and I'm going by what I hear.
I get you. I'm just saying that's probably the only reason a woman would stay with me would be dick size.
And that they get tired of that after a while. Believe it or not.
They look.
You gotta. That's to say, Jody was probably giving her good sex, but after a while, you get tired of that shit. They get tired of that shit.
Dick don't mean much.
You gotta bring more to the table.
I tried to tell Joe that nowadays women are savage. Dick don't mean much. When they got them roses out, Joe tried to.
It'll work for a little bit. It'll work for a little bit.
That shit don't work, man.
Nah, it work for the sex. Good sex will work for a little bit. No, that's why I said it don't work, because dick feel good to them regardless, Mike. I be hearing women moan. Like, I don't go by that little dick shit. I heard women say a nigga had a little dick, and then they be in there moaning and shit. I want to hear that shit. They be in there saying it feel once
good.
Once they get tired of the other shit. Stuff and the other dude ain't acting right, they're settled. They're settled.
So I'm saying, but they'll also enjoy it while it's happening.
No, but I just say that because I just go by why a lot of them say they be leaving good men because of stuff like that. What I'm saying?
No, they leave good men because they ain't never satisfied. That's what I'm saying. A woman can say you make her feel confident. You install this, you do this, but then
also I bring it back to a lot of men. A lot of men say they want good women and they go back to some skeezers. So it works both ways. I hate up and I always got to play both sides, but I'm just saying
I ain't playing both sides. I'm still waiting to find a woman.
Hey, like I said, you got
show me different.
If we want shit to work out, we got to hold ourselves accountable too.
Show me different.
And then we better live the life that we want.
Show me different.
I polygamy life. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop playing.
But we talked about that, Mike. There's something to be said about this. When we talked about this with cousin on them, 80% of divorces are woman led. Show me different. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all let us call in and give. Oh yeah, we definitely got to let the women talk on
80% of divorces are led by the women.
Facts. Now that is
okay then. Fact. So Mike, when I say that, I say that to say it's like when you as a man, why would you even want to get with a woman when you can't tell me that 8 out of 10 niggas is fucking up for a woman to just leave them and divorce them? That shows you that women are leaving men for whatever
a lot of
reasons
it
is.
The man fault too, because you don't know what's going in that marriage.
Like I said, I didn't say not all of them, but 8 out of 10, Mike, 80% of marriages are ended by the woman. You can't tell me that 8 out of 10 niggas is out here.
It's like they filed for divorce, yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell me that 8 out of 10 niggas out here fucking up. Like I said, you're not going to be perfect. Neither is a woman or the man. So what I'm telling you, women will say shit like, I've never had a man instill confidence in me like this. I've never had a man talk to me like this. Or you do this so well, but then you might do something they don't like, and they harp on that. Or they want you to do more.
When you do something that they don't agree with or don't like, shit does go down the drain.
So, yeah, man. And wait, hold on. Let me see. I saw some people post on me. Give effort. If we both being lazy in a relationship, then what makes it worthwhile? It takes work to maintain a relationship. That's true, but it takes work to maintain it on both sides.
I agree on that. A lot of women leave first piece on disrespect or distrust. I agree with that. When you lose their trust, that is
when
big.
y'all disrespect men, are we supposed to just up and fucking leave? That's what I'm saying. I hate when women say that. Like, of course, if you get to a heated battle, disrespect may come up, but women be disrespectful and men.
That is true, but it is just leave off where
if somebody disrespects you one time,
too, though.
What's disrespect? If somebody disrespects you one time, you get me, call you a bitch one time, and you break him off that, then yo, bye, I ain't chasing you, leave. Like, what the fuck?
No, here goes sound like when you just lied about cheating. It's some men who come to you, tell you the truth. I'm gonna live this life, and if you can't deal with it, some women respect that more. But some dudes, when you being sneaky with the cheating, they don't like that. That's distrust and stuff. But sometimes if you honest with them and they still with you, then you good.
What led to it? Women are responders. No, y'all ain't. Nowadays, women are savagery. Y'all ain't responders.
No, I agree with Janelle on that. They respond to actions. But also, I will say this about women too.
I don't agree with that. We just talked about. There's some men that sit in the house that take care of the crib and they women out there fucking.
I agree with that. Like sometimes men doing all the good stuff. But they just want that. I don't know. They want that rush. Where it's just the guy out there, just doing the savage shit. I think they like that. So they'll tell us on here that they don't at all, but they really do. Yeah. I'm telling you because, like you said, it's dudes who literally be doing the right things, and they stop giving them pussy, they stop doing shit, and they doing all the good stuff, take care of the kids and stuff, and then they just want something different. So I agree with that.
So, but that's what I'm saying. What is she responding from on that?
But also, Rob, though, we have to hold ourselves accountable too. Though.
I ain't holding shit accountable. I don't give a fuck.
But like I say,
that's why every situation different. I'm fucking around to be single forever.
Every situation different.
Like I said, I'm 29, about to be 30, and I haven't seen different yet.
It's good men out here and it's good women out here, but
they don't respect honesty either. Facts, DC. Facts.
Yeah. When you honest with them, like, hey, I'm gonna be out here in these streets. I love you. I want a relationship with you, but I'm gonna be out here in these streets.
Man, this is what I'm saying. They don't respect anything they can't control. Put it that way. We're gonna leave it at that. They gonna respect anything they can't control.
Thanks for joining. Vaughn was spitting over here for real.
DC was spitting tonight.
Cuzzo always spitting though.
But Vaughn, you was doing
Cuzzo
that.
always
But
spitting.
they be coming at me like I'm just.
Janelle be spitting
No,
too.
they be coming at me like I'm just a woman basher.
Deshandra be spitting. Ty be spitting. So people be spitting, but
yeah,
like I said, But man, oh yeah, let me turn on our guy.
Next Monday we start the season, Mike, on the 22nd. It's coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start going to Sundays. We're gonna start going to Sundays.
Sundays, Thursdays, in there, maybe 2 a week. You know, it's whatever.
Boy, you must be so busy with basketball, and then I may be.
Let's go, and we're gonna turn up there, y'all. So I had to turn up.
Hey, Fall League, South be the top 5 team. No, I'm just talking stuff. Don't get mad.
I don't give a fuck.
Bro, you know I don't care about Fall League. I'm just talking stuff. But hey, yo,
Episode
for messing with us, man.
It was a hit. I told y'all it was gonna be lit, and we did this shit. You feel me?
Hey, we're gonna remember all who mess with us once we get big out here in these streets.
Y'all already know.
I don't even want to get famous. I just want to be able to.
This weekend, tune in. 2:25 Mountain Time, 3:25 Central Time, 4:25 Eastern Time. Bronco Nation in this bitch. 6-4. We finna beat the Eagles' head in. You heard it here first. And we might be first in the division after Sunday. Y'all stay tuned. He over here shaking his head talking about 8 wins. In 2 weeks, y'all gonna hear me say, look at his face now.
I hope the Eagles beat Denver because
look at his face now. Okay, y'all? You supposed to be here tomorrow, Rob Blocker.
See, I ain't gonna. Ty be spitting facts in here.
I'm supposed to be in Milwaukee tomorrow, but I'm having car issues. Shout out to Cuzzo Dre, his senior season. Good luck, Cuzzo. I'm sorry I can't be there Saturday. Hope y'all turn up, family. Love y'all.
Thanks, Ty. You're right.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We stay lit. Until next time, y'all. Deuces. Yeah, man, I want to go to DeAndre game. Super bad on Saturday. Fuck.
You supposed to go Denver this week, right?
Yup, that too.